me dofopa ana odi here ya wo hwe me aha eye kasamfoni afidi a fe na Adom TV na wode TV atui na dwumedi aba betie we ye nkranhyensem emre me amti dwamu amedi dwumedi ho kya me edi amje so eye apostle Dr. Nita Kotego amenda ase se wapɛ mre na me no betu sara montuo we bomodi ana afre obi na kye se maba na ye bedi aduanepa ama ye kra ame ena de dia me de bra wo no me say shaping your destiny sebe wo hyebre no nkrabia ekura wo hyebre no nkrabia nkura wo biara ye do ba asase wo pɛ ne ye de hye wonsa se abrabo abeboyi enoma abesua ne abeye ne abeka no be hye wo hyebre no nkrabia ena de bia na ubu kompo he wachi bebia wo free ba enye ena hwe bebia wo gina nso a enimu ena wo hwe odaachi nso a asenda so oni ho empaba me no betu na muntuo akire wo kwa betimi afa so na wo hyebe no nkrabia agina aye wo mama ene odehye nkrabia emfa bebia wo wo emfa bebia wo free emfa ho edimpo a de to wo di omni se napai ana nra na me na makwantuo mu ba nkran ena se betu madwen proso Joseph asemu a eto no no ena me fifi mu hu se ne hyebre hyehyeye a ono ahyehyeye ye ka Joseph wa kan Bible da woni mu a onkan so bia na wateda abrantie ketekete a wonya mfe du oso a onya daeso kire onuanom tie daeso eye woni hwade hunu entoni pa bia no wo hyebre be yi a yise wonya enusade hunu ana daeso efa ne adankwa ma wabrabo besie Joseph oso da efa ne dankwa ma eno ka kire ne nua mema wo so da eso efa wabrabo ho tesai efa na adwuma wo yo efa no wade efa mo apomudni efa your life in general. What are the ideas you have created that will create an end of glory, honor and greatness? What are dreams you are having? What is the vision or the goals that guard your actions? Joseph had a dream. In other words, Joseph had an idea of his hand products. Joseph set a goal. And to a woman said, Onyada, so if an abrabon so bear or mama. But Neja, a friend, a suman and Miramono, one opportunity. Tie, Neja, a friend, no suman and Miramus on going in your mano. Magazine, I may your dish, and I may send us one with Debbie. Odi a chile, a coyoni and a jacano. What should I have for a brabo who said, obey President Dankwamba? And so, baby, I say, Ofano, not one Uda so, and wow. Nempo, Okodru, baby, Unianamo one on men, womno. Bible no chire se Unianamo fan ho adwempo se obekuno. Abraba wo bueno, ebia na nye unianom. Ebia wo namfofo bi adamfo bi. Ebia obi ote obro no so. Ebia susum bi aye wo wo no ye de okɔhye ne nsa. Ebia ye okra bi a wokura wa abrabo na afa ho apam so mo abrabo nye yi. Enti sa osode a e ahwe abrabo mu ehwe nipa a wo ben wo ni bi. Ehwe ebi kura ye wa adwene e da wa adwene proso. Ebi ye niye bi na eka wahye. Hwe niye na bi san se usuban pen na okasa be no ne yemben na beku na ontimi kodu nkrabia awie de yepa. Ebu a nyonko bi, ebu a futuo bi, ebu ye mfoni bi akohwe ebetimi aka won krabia ahye aku. Na ye kire se de shamna donko nunkum na woton no. Woton no ma nanafo ahoho. Abrabo ayebu ye mfa ho ye de ne koyan so oye din na de amehwe ne se onya hobrase e won kwasum onya hobrase esua nyansa e won kwasum abrabo amebu mi nim ne ekura won sa no se we abrante se ababa se empowedu mpempon so a we watwa degree e bi watwa masters MPhil na wakunkon se abrabo nyina mbeka ho hobrase ehia ma wo abrebiara ahobrase mu ono okura ahofe enye anim ahofe suban pam ahofe emena no so manhira ba ne wura fie na mpo ne wura yire eden sohwe beto no na Joseph yade mame yefe esan se woni ba bia wo konti no wampe amrumu wode Many of us have killed our dreams based on immediate pleasure. Amunumu ode eye amunu oda ene ya menye we na me hontomi me nkobọ kro na me hontomi me nkọpẹ bema we na me nana me hontomi me nkọfọ ba we na me hontomi. Just a shortcut. Joseph wanye bi o se mami e ukunu eye me wura na me nyankopon so osoro me ni wachi ense me hyebre na me nka bia ensohwe bi ba wa bra bo mu a ensohwe a edo kọ ewiye bone etwa onkra bia so empe wo de ene ani gi achi enkope sebe sa nioma no Joseph afutu ode ma me no nempo wani sa akono de na chi no ye de asem to no so ede no koto afiase nempo ehompo wodi obuo pepepe yo ene angobrase ene de tra ho ema na brabo eso prison ni no awo ho no wodani no ani ame epagya no afiase ho bebia semre owi eyo bremu ene ye bre asa wo hye afiase ena Ghana adin jaisa dede ni yo na ma ho brase ma onyansa na nyamesuro na fatra ho na pisa ho se kwambe so na mefa apie afi afiase ha winim when you complain too much you dwarf your decision making processes. When you worry too much you kill your innovations. When you murmur you kind of sabotage your strength to work out of emotional and physical prisons. Stop the murmuring, stop the worrying, and stop the complaining, and focus on what you need to do to work out of the walls of your prison. Joseph asemo ka kire me no. Jaya tete ni anwinwi ani subobo ani empo ebobo ani se ene ye bro jai sa subano. Joseph asemo ka se ka kire no. Jai sa subano na bisa ho se suban be na metbetra se efie wi ase na empo manya daeso na ayimi apie. Esan so oha obrase nti no anapa osore akọhwe prison fo aka no bi so nsam ho te sai. Ohu ni prison mu yompo no oda wodo adi. Oni bie no o okoko bi so nsam anapa mu ho te sai o. Ohu no ti bia bia wo mu ya no nya hunu se ahobrase ne odo enye odo fon no o odo a ni die wom odo a ejina yie na bepagya ho. Na Bible no kire se emira semu no na djuma bedadi na oye adwuma no ma ne so ani ohene ne frɛ no ma ne be kire da ase na okire ase wie ye no na adwuma onim ye no no a twedi amponde ahye ne nsa no no wo adwuma be na onim yo, and he did it with mastery and discipline. Ohye no so ohene anim na oka ase ye so oka na kire ohene no na yese eso ohene ani eso ohene nko ana nyina ani na ohene pagya no de ne kawa ehye ne nsa ema no gold chain odne trafo ponko so ene edi nanim monkoto no o na eba no o free prison ema ba ya dini yakoto no esan suban odne tra prison ho esan se otimi da ni suban di e wo henanim. Whatever you are given to do it with a mastery skill. Make a santua at the production room or the mastery skill in the nation ni tekotego. Make a frank at the sound san or de hemi anyone here kan ho nyinara Christopher ne mfefo nyinara Prince nyina one day adwumaden ne hwehunu pa na de hwe me a mensa ka we nia onim ye bia no mahunte. Competence and excellence creates waves for you in public and everywhere. Competence and excellence se wo ye adwuma ne hu se wo de wonim ye ebro so na ehutwa sana Joseph gina ohene ne mo ye obie na no kan semu a eto ohene akoma so ehutwa ema ohene pagya no eye ono se ono ohene ni ho a ono Joseph na wo ho a ofiri ba bia Hebrew ni ba afi obaya Midian ohene. It doesn't matter where you are, as long as you live a life of love, as long as you live a life of humility, as long as you live a life of service or do sum and a communion ho ahobrase no di free hoko afiase wodo no de tra afiase eni nyamesuro eni suahunu ema empo ne kasa eso hinani wanka se na mo de ma be she prison na me bre me ko kire bibia se njiro hin no empo me kwa me nka no kire njiro hin no mo de ma she prison me nya bone na mo de ma she ha me nua ebobo emwa anwinwi emwa oware anya ntidie usika sema sa ntidie jai saa nwinwi a wo nwinwi ni sobobo no na pe wodo tra wakoma so na pa ho brase enya suahunu ne bisa ho se ede na mayu a ho betwa ede na saa mere metimi ayu a ho betie na me de aboa mabrabo ne awiase nyinara ka se Joseph na futuo no de mo hene o e mo hene pagya no minima adwuma wasua anampo adwuma da wakoma so a wo sua ka kire on say I want to be a master of the skills. I want to be a master in the field where I am. Yana black star for kopo bola na Ghana for tiachiri na wa bon unimbo bo unimbo akobo e obi ya ade na ehun nti a ja sobo no bo ne bi sa say de na meso mayo a me de ho betwa de wate na wo de mpabo atia ne pa na chiri wo da say obi ye na ade na wa ehunu yo a enya sobo na de bo no ne mum kwan ben so na obeye wo de a obetie ne jai se obosobo no ye do ko jina sa agopoma so a 10 minutes wan hwa e de oxygen masi so wo me nya dede ne yo e na mampani wasai yo e na mpini wasai yo ko ye bi na he ye nya sobo no bo ne emi se ho se mesoso e de na meso meyo ama mabrabo edimu na ebi aka mabusua me man ene me bro no amete so
TBM Samu Akwaba do Badum TV Badwam Jumadie no eso yadani te kotegu ase enkwanshen semedwada no pe odi ahyase de edu so no Adom TV Badwam kase samne do so ne to dwa mu bi ya obetini adehye ye Wadabraka Central Mosque ene market ho de hu pa na no memenda beja wo no mo ye de honsam no ebebro NDC amanyoko no so stress electoral commission serial numbers ballot papers no wo mu release na one more ehu eno ne nsem na no pay me de browse Adom TV Badwam kase o share live on Facebook /Adom TV extra Go TV 119 DSTV 280 ko YouTube search Adom TV 2 okwa adomonline.com nso a ye wo ho bidi de afia amankwa tamaklo afia ni de mientie se den nsem ni entremu etie na no memende hu ni suro pa ne be sha de hye ya wo mo Adabraka Central Mosque ene Adabraka market ho bra eni gani awia no panum ho akonforemfo kurachuo botuo owiemu saa yeseji weri shop bi no omubowura mu de course wo Adom TV kase etwaso
fitida me mama wo me me do this my age no me hu bi da 3 months ni o yes ana and also the same thing
nana no o tina me ni nyina na ti o one sorry me ka chen say mani sorry ye ntina ho
no mo hwe wo
me hwe mo ti say film ye pese bambufo no mba ha no mo potati ye nyina yi ni nkola no
suranya ye if say any first time we happy first one mo ba eno mo ba anajo and second time no mo ba anopa eno around 10:15 and incident no happy and yes so say e bia for the third time mbe kukun krofo ye pese aban no mo fa soldiers ni police for bebre embra
ba ye hope say nkofo wo mu ya sa akwase adwuma we nyame ma ye nchi omu eno na metumi aka as unit committee member
ye bekoso na ye di akire Adom kase Jagri Boas Adabraka Central Accra
Moro but say direction no
kale so uri kudi kuma
Salamu dalinga
Kanes for now we gender and social protection so ene we executive director ma Henry Jaba Memorial Foundation otiko afisa Jaba de to Ghana fo nyina nim senyi mu yenyai tichi won mu adi demo no ye hu won se yenya bibia ye bia nso omtumi ye bi yenya yi mu no ene dwumadie yi eguso ekoso ability fair 2024 eno de sansemi etudwa
Kaneso afuano share gender and social protection so how non executive director de Henry Jaba Memorial Foundation otiko efisa Jaba ene dia to Ghana fo nyina enimu se aterebua enyimu a wono eyedetia omanfo sebi wodi dem no adaroma wono enhwe wonya isade no wode sansem wetu dwa bra wono de ability fair 2024 marketplace ehhehye so e won kramantem ha
ability fair 2024 botaye ne se obi nyobi so obi obi a we di dem ono so ye obi a oni dem onsen obi a we di dem ne meka ne say yenya discrimination and putting labels on people. We di dem nti me ntona de, we di dem nti ontimi nko school, we di dem nti on fata so bebe ni pemu. Wonnim da ebeto.
Eno echi no obahema owo eje kojo enafi omanfo bia wonomebo won no maho dawuro e wodwumede yase enso kyereni so edema otikwe fisa jaba.
Enti yemwa omo stakeholders a omo wo bia bi wo omo nsa. Mumwa sa disabilities for you. No mu hia mwa munya mwa no so a omo ye mo ebro so.
Ye pese ye ka kire no ane se onto aso. Na se de oye no da no afi bia no onko so nye ne saa maye. If say ye ba sometimes ye nton wade de but ye nya exposure no.
Me ka cho mo se nyame hwe mo ni ejuma pa omo yama disabilities ewo oman Ghana nina.
Paramount Chief here wono watching Kotoku traditional area your siade your Dr. Frimpong Manson. Ode to oban anim say 10% royalties ayode emma nkura yetu fam agudie wo ho no nyame anim ni enkohwe enso hwe ntinkebe ya abanye bibi emfa ho.
Yen Kotoku hade oman hine no actively epese or working in collaboration with Nipa Edit license be manobia. Now you making sure say we participate in mining no. Then konfo amase say good year ye nananom akon agi asase na to amayen say ye mfa mo ye bra no. Obi fira bonten abesisa emu niam papa nyina ede akọ.
Masilena Jeremy Derry, a penny would di Marcel Mining Company Limited and him when Yamani Buni and Komotri Moon and some say and what it to drag.
It's more than 7 years now. We have been working towards this. So I'm really happy today it come true based on the hands of the government and the hands of the chiefs and the hands of the community as well. I'm so happy and I'm grateful. I'm happy to them to give us this opportunity, the Marcel Mining Company.
Jom kase na uguso sheno na watu ye dame menda nesi wani so kache ewo Legon Botanical Gardens ya Adom Color Party. Oh, omuye mane ye fedo don kwadam penifo. Omuye mane ye fe. Ebi anu enya ho amabi. Sebe ya next time. And next year nyame ya Adom wa etim kwamwa ye ya wo so bebebi. Wona ba ye no kura de keka wo mkona ketu mu saa. Yankwohwe ne ye koso kwasinsia kwabnansia etwaso.
Color party, Adom color party. Wola bawo ene Adom color party ye de abe piemu e wo Legon Botanical Gardens aha say ye be piemu e wo hanom no abusuafo bebre no na abe piemu wo ha omode omumma na anigye no so eye sonko kra artist no so abeji omani eni ti ye ne omanfo na omoba ye ne bi e betwetwe nkomo ni ahwese ne feeling no esitie madam ye mo akwa aba e ba Adom TV
acha ye eja
wo ba ye no ahanom no feeling no etese
acha feeling ni e sonko kra ba me ni agi ankasa ma be wi ni a box of fortune bread spread and I pay so Jama soap and washing powder feeling very good pa me ni agi pa
mba bibi say that Tivini mi family ba ye nyina so ye ni agi nkola no so mo ni agi pa ti ye da maso Adom for my yade nyame hira mo amen.
Every year bia mo repeat program we
fine me ni agi nkola me de mba ye nyina ni agi nti me hwe sa afie bia mo be ye na ye so ye de ye nkola aba no mo ni agi bi ti ye da mo ase bebre ye ni nkola na ba nkola na ni agi Adom for ne be ka se nyame hira mo no medjuma ne nkoso na tambia ne yetimi de yema no maba abaji omani ya mi hira mo pa.
This is the first time I'm meeting Busana ba na I like nyama the way I'm master share program na man koda no so kwan ya omo so mutimi nya kwan dia go se ba mu ha awfo no nti ya ma me ni jewu.
Oh ye ni age pa nye be kan se nyame hira Adom TV for ene ni wa papa mo ye na afese so nyame santu omo ntam se na ebe ya omo betimi aye dia so chinse.
Oh, feeling very good, calm, and yeah, Japan.
see every year, dear. We are so programming my energy.
Adom TV, you was so ye. Nyamisha mupa, my idea.
Adom Color Party, Ola Bawo, Wayne Samoa, a man for Mube PM, Wahanum, no other 2 years. Combination Amanebo, Adom TV.
Penning 4 year that's St. Joseph Catholic Hospital, war on Quanta South. Woti mantemo one more serpa wo mu hia mammogram afidie no a ye de hwehwe do fuo mu no say ye betumi aboa na nkokrometo no fuo mu ombehunu ne ntem asia no.
The women need support. Unfortunately, cancer in general is very expensive to treat. We unfortunately do not have the mammogram within the region. Unfortunately, even though we have the ultrasound equipment, the personnel, we don't have as many personnel that can appropriately diagnose or help in the diagnosis of this cancer around. So women have to trek very large distances just so that they would know whether or not what they are having is dangerous or it is not. And without these facilities available, if we leave these women to fight this battle alone, then automatically we are going to lose.
Anusi yape ena jofrikene yo yen Kwanta South Nensini Krachi enso ball ayaresabie yabaso ewo adwumason a wodie ewo mensini mu a wode boa ayarehwe ehonsam.
And there is a muye di na ye peja o se ye du kokolebo a won kasa hwe lorry fare na wo be se free ha akwakodu ho bia no kura bu be kwakodu ho na wan ye brembo ho kwakodu ho kura na dabre na didi ensu e problem but e ya ni anyame ya dom na abedru yensu ye botem ha e ya dia ebedi aboaye.
Anidie mu yenyina no so na yemfa kase no nsini ada wase omre no wadaje na yasasre obi wada ma fe ne yede de obon krata no ba ne online de na yensa kan nti twen yenche kra yekwaba ne atwaso yada se yamo akwa ba bi Adom TV Badwam dwumadie no eso da nyame ase se ne atiasefo no ka hu bi eye ono a ne otumi ne onyansa kakra ede 4th November na ewura mu no ede etoso 9 mu ene asie na se Awurade adom ne bambo no se nkoso anya kese e ma no fiefo nyina ye gina ha ya wo hwe ye de se Awurade bambo se anya kese ma wo no fiefo ya se bi nso ama ye sponsors ene ye guest se Awurade bambo no anya kese ma ye nyina no de asase no wo fe nwie ewie pa ya da se papa me ne kontonchi be ma Kokwari na di gina ha o say the first Kokwari na di gina ha na wo ko ni school no ni ade Benjamin o say ampofodi
na wo bo de no so atu
e wo munim dada
e de
mamu ache mu akwa abansa wo bo bi
fi ma wa ofilia me da ofilia
Ogonza junior auto
na bi ma say e bobo krofo brofu di a Benjamin say emi no me no o ma hene kwa brasa
yes Ben
Kosinsia de Bismarck na Pedudi Welbeck Pedudi en kra de pie kakra fine
se kofi no a
yeah when bi na be pen brofu di
Asanto anso de Porsche yes please
Porsche dey say you said that mro afo live okay de anope yem fa de obon krata na ba no yem amu nyina achi ba bia wo bia wo hwe bia ewiase afa na yen krofo na anu mo be kire do ewo Adom Color Party it was amazing mo eya mo ma ye neje munti ne ewo ho na yeso yenti na mo wo ho se yeto nsafre mo na mo ba no dom en obi oba e bia ne nabusua ma hu obi aso no nko ana nam ho obi a ne nabusua and omuhu wa edo a mo kire wo no is what more than say ye di sika kure ma wo what you say genuine love and ye nipa ba be kire ye
se hwe achi ho brefi I was so fam say onobo akando ho side baby ana
gabo side ho no
ho baby ene no wo be ko so de betum so yare
eyi ayeka
ene osimu
ene abrofo ni nyina ye
ene osimu 8 pm obedu ochina 8 am
wow
easy
12 hour journey
and say ni pana efiri ho aba because of yentia nyame shira papa
you go on ma wantimi amaba odo a odi tifie de hwe yen
onya yanka
Nyankopon shira obi bia Nyankopon shira obi bia and your sponsors so Nyankopon shira mo ka ho bi ene etimi ye nioma ti sei nye obi a obi won mo a adwuma yi waya for years so ntimi hia ni pehwe no ana se etie no mpoda but mo madaroma isusu adwene na amode ahoɔden na tachire ni aye amana ye fe ti Nyankopon inshira mo pa
artist nso ye to ye nsafre
mo nyina so ba ma ye fe
dandanana 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 are
bitu
na re mo ni music ye because nka me ye nko hu dada ba me ka
e putu na wo
we no ko baba yo
na se na otu
ye no nko se mama anwum tu
Anape yan ready obon krata no na de okra here ense dan ko yi papa jama we am a pencil
Mavis Asante supremo nyame nipa nyame shira po ski de nyame shira mu nyina
ski ni so ni shata wala bom ono wana be kan
nyame shira mu ye be koso adeda mo ase pa ye da mo ase
anape fa daily graphic de bokrata no enchance na also special supplement on pre-tertiary education ewo inside page nti wo daily graphic a obetimi akenkan bi na AI fears ahead of December 7th media watch to counter fake news unse ebre ko na niam bebreba banima na eba no ya bi before na ya afa de enye no mo AI no unim se afia obetimi afa wanim we meet ofa picture kra na obetimi ma picture na kasa etimi you voice yes enti eno ho asem na ene adwumaku a wono ehwe nkrato ne nsentwa adwuma National Media Commission wono eka se ade ba ko a omusuro ye kwa bato emu no obetimi afa wanim afa ne aka asem bi ebia na obi any knowledge ana expertise wo AI mu afa no ade adi enti omo ye de ombetimi bia so mbe counter fake news e system me no ho asem wa Labadi Beach pays record 16.5 million Ghana cedis dividend to Senate.
Wow.
I'm surprised about this sudden turnaround because now we are near to say na Labadi Beach Hotel. Ekasusu ntinke ton. It's for them to pay 16.5 million Ghana cedi dividend to Senate. Also hwehwem.
Serious.
Also hwehwem. That just say dwuma no omo ye. Etina die nkrata na trese enkunyi.
Ora David, duafo no team, nyame hira mo papa MD a wo Labadi Beach.
Is it after say you can say ye beto na say no mo ye ni say ya dada.
Sa na tie nti no me no na ye story na efofo ma so de ba say de omo na wo technical eye na no mo ne ade omo ade.
Technical ho ade e ka so e fa technical eye ni ho.
So we
ye yenko ye benya so asia da obi.
Nyame hira mo papa.
O adwumaku na timi tua a dividend of 16.5 million Ghana cedis na ka say e boka nti o ton a business wise it doesn't make sense though, but said the details ni bia etie no e wo say ye ma yes a benefit of the doubt no so kakra. First Bank Ghana post 36% growth in profit in third quarter as a man for edi mfaso na sika way
few seconds
because amanfo nyuma enya mfaso na o de toto economy no so said the amanfo kasafa ho ya eni boto no mu
so yes o mo chemu obi
enya fa na reconciling accountant for mu hunu ne economics free. The Ghanaian Times the Democrat the upcoming 2024 presidential election I will hand over to winner, president assures nation. Na we nanwa da obechocho afa shekese na se no mampani we ikotudwa se di obedi nkunim bia onde obedane tumi na ma no asomdwe kwan so ne momo sha Ghana for boss abato we ebe free fair and transparent edia mo bia na asai peaceful. NDC government would work with stakeholders to improve governance systems. Omampenda da mahama na no ye governance conversation bi na otise odisa ansem no etu edwa no no Ghanaian Times mu na kwan obefa so a ochiremu a aban nwuma asese ye hwehwa omo esi omo kotodwe so omo nhyɛ de nyina omo na so ye no obehwe se odne nyina ebese gina ye daily guide Adabraka robbery we will get them we will get them police na eka say Dr. George Ekufudampare mfoni da na if you want video no
akwe serious
serious but me I think say omo nankasa na no omo de sika ne nam no e wo say ye che omo ankasa first Oh yes. Omo na was me first suspect.
Because I see coming.
We me leader me dem police for.
Serious.
Because my tenancy analyze me share video ni say ya. Abra omo be wura shop ni mu. E be pack car no. E ko first car no be true mu no. Omo gina ho for some minutes.
Na say na is a movie o.
Omo gina ho. Say dey na no mo twen, say dey na mo twen. It might be say me the madwen ye me no e wrong there, but omu gina hwa ansa no mu move ka
no like na bibia mpamo won afoma ya relax
nti na microphone na approach omu wie ye no so kra no me hu ne me ma ade abani senye tip off
and the tip
off somebody within omu circles
ah na ya
said the ade na happy ye no
nti sasika se ne mremu a ye koye ne digital ne banking sector bibia ye adwuma na ukura ho ahwa billion Ghana cedis
enum podie the kind of business na omo ye no enum ntino sika na eden ye free baby na be ko bank what you say enti eden ya ye mfa ho say ye be cashless system to whatever point monies will always be moving around in the system but unu obi e delay anu ahwe ni ye
serious
me sheda nhwe ni ma ni ye
serious
genuinely bet my robbery because akonfo no so monitor ni ma but omo hwehwe mu ye
vote
for your future Baumia to youth enra Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia hia ye omen mebuno binom de via Zoom ne TV telecast ya no wo television efa mebuno ho na nsem de waburu bi so papa du ba bi na manfo so to questions bono no so yi ano na ya na ubisa question no wasere kakra na ya Kozi starts Akatamanso Road project Akatamanso nye NDC Akatamanso uzi obro no a ye fro
pon Katamanso
yo Katamanso bi wo fra ha side ho I think ho nyina ya under denta na o chese ho akwan edwumadie no nipa wo preso ba be ya denta mra shebi gani no wa sha se
MPP ni na
yes MPP Kozimenu yeah very beautiful very beautiful
oh yeah
and ho efepa
lady pa
yeah na eba ni say ya minim say resources no de ode pempi na bi no ode ya na say aban na eboa na na say
that onya wie ne yesi ebe
ya onya keto obe ma on no nya kese obe ma nti bia na mo ya action bi because minim say A+ so call the constituency wo yi kwa to hire
Gomua Central
ni ade ya
ka Gomua Central ka say onye busy Gomua Central onye busy ka Gomua Central ya ye busy that's the term oh wo ko Gomua Central
why busy for them
hold adwuma no wo ye no
okay
wo rekro mu ani o ka Gomua Central was onye busy Gomua Central so ya ye busy na say A+ ne namu Rema wo the independent na ye no ankaya no monya steady nti sa wonye busy sa
Salifu Amwakon san charged for manslaughter P6 nti sofo nankasa mfoni na da ho no yesi bi wodi ni ebo asemi ba ye ne da bia no mo ani din no ena ma no kokan ese se obi fufuro bi bia ke mo ndi sa ba manslaughter me checha amanfo mu won se o meda ne o manslaughter meda ne de se wo bo trimpom wodi awuo manslaughter no enam nsa so
na obi
it might not be intentional by nam nsa so nipa na di awu nipa na afiri mu no ya sa ye kwadu no ne de abo nipa na eno mu asem yeah kwadu nya ma ko be say emotwe anodene
but say omo de no call Buster home omo correct and say obeba next this week mu
okay
either 7th and 8th obeba
daily analyst the obokrata no any I think the uncle airporto cholera outbreak e wo kasoa nipanum ahero mo nkwa aduasa egwa asa bia ho
30+
na wo ya pomden ho asem cholera nemre mu
cholera che wa what do you toilet where do you toilet me enka what the toilet
if you actually mu yi
na maka kire wo no ensuo no
then na wo obi toilet
no se ensuo no e bia wo ni mu nsukura ye de ye aduane so obi abie na ja na ya tum
oh
it is
eno ni me nko
my dear sakola chewa where do obi toilet tisha no so ti di obe ya abo ho a won sa kokoro no anya adwuma anya active ne di nuane e hye ti sebe ya bibi wo mukura ne akele ne dada hiti waduane no cold food yenya adie fashion wadwum sa we hye wadwum aba careful sebe ye binti because I are born but you pay attention hwe nipa 5 o ade e betimi a prevent I don't know say do obi consider do yesrem pam achew omyenhwe hu yi na wo ho yanke kan kyerɛ nkwada no so mu di agro wo fom o de kɔ na num ni ade esremo
ya mpanimfo bi o ni agro fom so nam na no ba beto se u didie na ne nsa
wo mu
ene esremo a mototo kokɔ no so ye sremo
mo fa spoon nye
mo a mo de mo nsa nkasa ye nuane ho adwuma no ya mo horo mo nsa yi kokɔfo yi se no an odi hwane bɔde no an o ezi ne ho ye ne ho ba bi ye ne he na obeti otiwe ya na
ɔde abesom era na no ye nim ha ya
twaso enti yesremo so ye o fato so se o ye aduane aton wa bonten a mo ho ne die hu hia o se nipa na ba beto adi yese bibia wo a ba bi o ye aduane nso ho oden enti wo sanfro niema no mu a etwa o no se di hu
mo ma ho ewo ho we de ka so akire he ya enkra no ye ntu o mo fo
se troba yi no ne ade wo no ma ebo be tre wo ko ne nkwan na pi no
wo hwie nsu obi agum wo be wie no bachelors na na mi su o mo a woni yire woni kunu bi
o yire wo kunu so se be ye obekofi akodi di no so problem
because time maybe obekofi na ade asa to obedi di
yesrem Republic Press o say I will hand over peacefully na nado dan kwakufuado ne commitment akwakoye e wo e voter region na e ho asem e wo ha se kwan bia so no ono oba na somdwem obekọ na somdwem de obedi nkuno be dane tumdie no e dia man nemum yisi opens up ballot printing to media na no fiada e na omutu sa na mo no se ya ne nsem keka ne troka amanyofo na ya omomo ye kakra se de ombesia ha omani aka nsem ni ade e ni fi organofo bebre on mo a also be Christmas obu a or hese o tie nsem a manfo keka ne ade na adwen nsa hwe kra bi esi oh ba bibia ensi ni nyina ye yenum kasa ya ni aka no huhu na yisifo wiemo na mu twa bigu na no yisifo no de nsentwefo
ekoi
akọ various printing press na omo print na for the first time omo kire say printing press we or printing Ashanti Radio printing central printing uti ne ho nkeka ho ye democracy na ekọ nanim eden a there's no perfect system but yenye ade a de boama system no are perfected rather than destroying the system what I say because asema wo manyoni essence obi tawachi anaso odo amanyoko ode betu dwa no na ato obi tirim na di ni tirim dem na ode gi nsamone ebia na wo ankan
emre no so
bana ka obi fufuro
sa nti mo nhwe na ayi ma me lodi na mahama wa ya de niam pa wode akọ Tisigu Health Center Watermale no. Eswani so ka che.
Ne nyoma wo ye the foundation nyoma wo ye e wo health ho no. I think commendable. So recently na bole okoye maternity home kese e de ma omo equipe ni bibia.
Apomuden de so obi so wo ya ma wada na se because ye nyina ni apomuden anke ntimi megina. So batampa so mpa hima wo nkwaso. E chia wa no pay. Echiao na yaba adomonline.com nso a musician Sofo Benadaman Kwanso na ekase yemfa credit na ma composer
and hu hia
pa so de oye musician
wa nkrofo nwum ho anu no didi
didi ho sa nyumi enefo de omo nyom nyum de bia no obi de no ye worship no ye ni say
abrantie nyumi e friend say family ni nyum fufuri a wo ye agi baabie enyum ni introduction na katachie tin odo sisi so utia no na obehu enyum na nkasa body no is it amapi no omo na ebo Maria to akeka ne ma na bobom a so wo sa music here na go se melody no ni ade e wo mu ano de ne west na guso esa na nipa na wawia na adwen emu bibi dia ye wa ade no sa no no che se mo ama the credit bi kakra
okay
what you say
ne mo
wa wai ohu nti wo mo nso no sebe enkwan a mo sa sisi titifo no ma anya bi ansa nti se wonya be 10 shows ho a show no mu ba akokra iska o why half say opani we dey wa dey hu na me wa yo nti gina so pedi di credit
kakasa bi anka de mo me mo bi ni no ma bre to badomonline.com ene nsema hodo nso ewo mu mampani abedi akire nura wenye no we vice presidential candidate a watchere say mampani dada mampani abedi akire oyo onimdefo na ono so ne betimi adi omai to badomonline.com eno so e wo ha entertainment so Reverend Obofo ne yire nso ase nkofo twanada pa che ne ono so aba be yi ano ondo say areto wonyame ho obi kasa no jai sade na monye careful nhu ye na wo ka then sekuro anye nipa no mo say anything too much to badomonline.com and also e wa hanen some afoforo bi nti kwaku ye
wie enne akuya free Mavis or Austria Vienna na woda me bra pani nana kojo boate na yere no Austria Vienna akuya free Mavis Nyankopon Israel happy birthday enkomo ye be saba sisi na afi 26 December me do kwa Asante
oh yeah last year nyame to me what ya
but this year de obeba Asante
nyame ya adom a esa me banaja be sheki ne mani bi go radio
mama baby ada
mi jodi e wo ho e de nso amunu kontomre bi besu wo hana Arnold Mulu sa oya de pa if you have me no oh chale ni wo mu agro Arnold ya ye munu kontomre pa ne oh who say boss e ne de wan fama last week or ye nen one farmer o ya sa bi gwa eso otaye brano to man nya no pe ya chia oh we ya ne sa so untime nya be
my try we ne ye a one-on-one interview with a minister of information yeah have Abubakar
yes oba fefe oh we munyam for no more fese
e wo Badwam so nti stay tuned ye ba
ya ko Eric Sia body ba ma me fa line up ne mo agudie mo nsam ne ba week mo health tips and so ye kasa fa rabies ho me don't for so krama na wo mo ne panie rabies panie ni bia bo no ente sa so wo kaw na wanye ho nhyehyɛ wo so be krama bo ubewu flat ti mesrɛ mo rabies the whole week ye ni sa nkomo no ahosepen so beba komo bi bebam na fei asemidika na pense mu ato aso sɛ de ne ne ono abo information ebedi nkomo no wada mama afide no nkoso na Adom TV fi sɛ ye wazoye ye da se.
Right, fantastic morning and Jordan. Ko bo weekend ne ba be gum sa de ana se ba bia wu ano pan sam bebre na ko so weekend ni ma chi ne kufu de bre wo Badwam go kan sie so na no pay. Yes, wala natural mineral water. Am yes ya konkon ne den sam no bre wo wala natural mineral water. Your sponsor say yeni am ho agro kra no enum so keke no wala natural mineral water. Sa Jomano Cho Bernard Paddy Butwe be producers. Yabasha say area feed the EPL. They caught the other games out of bar. So the big game over the weekend in England. Now Manchester United and Chelsea, we 1-1. But Newcastle, actually Arsenal, let it kick off Arsenal by a goal to nil. And Liverpool winning 2-1 over Brighton. Then Man City Sulusuye to Bournemouth. Yanko England. England, the course on no way games are go to say yes. Na weekend Ghana 19 Samba Mohamed Sokakra. Samenyo share Jordan Ayew and so share Edima aye ni team Leicester City tika shane so sa efa mame menhwe se na table no si akwakwa en Liverpool etimi win ni die nti ama England table no so aye de papa shane so mame so now on top of the table Liverpool obeja boso Liverpool beja boso 25 points Manchester City 23 and Northern Forest etoso miensa 19 Chelsea edio fourth with 18 Arsenal toso num 18 points utum zade no table why there was see pa ni ade yenko pie mu wo La Liga Real Madrid nsia kan san se sani nsuiri no asi wo Spain na hadwen kakra tie to game no eheda but Barcelona winning game no over Espanyol by 3-1 Atletico Madrid winning 2-0 over Las Palmas. Okay, anti the course wo Spain and no by virtue of another wins no ama Barca actually 33 points after 12 games. Real Madrid are up by 11 games or 24 points. And I feel Atletico Toso Miensan 23 points. Winning the Koso Spain now Copiemo Italy so the biggest news Napoli league leaders Atalanta Chene Bonaka Miensan want to me ante. Interesting. To say yes. Roma Suluzuye but Fiorentina kwa we ko winning Inter Milan Shibia Venezia Bonaka kwa Venezia and to me. And Napoli still on top, 25 points. Inter Milan second, 24. Sans Napoli are calling you say 1 point pen better one. Atlanta tosso me and 22. Fiorentina tosso 9 or 22. Na Juve a tosso num about 21 points. The Acoso there were Italy no in Germany. Udam say yes, Acoso ama Bayern Munich then are very winning. Divine Timiko winning at 23 points. Now was to see Leipzig tosso me 20. And Track Frankfurt tosso me and 17. Leverkusen tosso 9. I was 16 Leverkusen Bordeaux 4-0 and microphone ma say pa tutum say yes ko piemo e wo ya na ma betting ya to omo braya nyasam keto akra yan shane so say wala natural mineral water am na dey sia konkon dey nsam na by yan call the national under 20 side the Black Satellite of Ghana am ko see Ghana na mo wo wafu zombi ni mo na ye pese kwaje trophy ni ba dey to so mienu a na qualification so aye ani so ade hono ba ko ntie copy mo tournament na say enya qualification na enya easy cra na GFA president Racket Okreko na den samo tudwa ebo mrante na baso e kire mo say bofu ndi atwam omo hwe wane mo nkoti Ghana nim e wo AFCON na say
we are runners up but we have shown quality in this tournament. Coach and the entire team, this is the first phase of our journey. The second phase is the AFCON. We've seen teams win the waffle and not win the AFCON. We've seen teams win the waffle and win the AFCON. We've seen teams play as runners up at the waffle and still win the AFCON. We've seen teams play second at the waffle and still make it to the World Cup. So we are finished with the first phase. The second phase is for all of us as a family to think about how we're going to prepare this team, how we're going to be competitive, and how we will participate in the AFCON and make it to the World Cup. And I think that if we stay together, if we play for each other, if we put up a competitive team, I have no doubt that Ghana will be truly represented at the AFCON, and we will make our dear nation great and strong. On behalf of the Executive Council, Coach.
Wow, the president of the Ghana Football Association, the Tom 19 anymore, Hopi, say AFCON on betting my quarter man and money qualify for the World Cup. The last AFCON acquired to me Okoje, the RSA to me Akoji way net to qualify for the World Cup. Now, Yaka Kanesano, no Yanko Pimo once and full from the Ghanaian Premier League about so this weekend, match day 9. The results no eto muno be Real Vogue called Takwa to be winning, you know, Korokotana Field Zuye. Yanko games no more.
Try to find their first goal. Midiama SC in control of the game and have started shooting, firing to get their first goal. That's brilliant.
It's whipped up front by, oh, here comes a chance for Hasselhoff. It's Hamza. Hamza! Oh, is it? Kwapina Boati for Accra Hasselhoff. The TNA Park is certainly on the tenterhooks.
Accra Hasselhoff has broken the deadlock.
Benjamin Asari edging the first on. But the players cannot just have enough. Has been struck into the lead and they are dancing in a mighty city.
I mentioned that if Hamza is able to time his run.
Football, they say, has got a lot of faces. Wow! Oh, Palmer is in! It's in! It is in! Mowley and Hasselhoff are running away with his victory. It's the substitute that heads Hasselhoff into the lead for the second time. And it's crazy atmosphere in Takwa.
That's lovely, absolutely fantastic. What a game.
Midiama panic a moment. And they would need to chase this game from behind for the second time after failing to answer the one Kwabena Boati has scored. And the fireworks in the stands. But watch it. Lovely hit. Kamara Dini walking. Abdullahi has not got answers. I feel that this is a weak defending from
Eternone the course over the 2 games more. But after the game, Koroko fans be brina now my disappointed. No mo bofu park how my dream coach in the place now.
Coach Odu, na last match anu abono. Oni the result letter, yenim say waya de na na ya kwansa ta wona letter o channel letter de to was aduma lo ntimi biem. Yasra no ya mpa ne ne he bia. On fa ya aduma nto ye ho. Kotokwa aduma on fa nto anu wonko. Yasra no what pam players bebrebe we say ajiska otumfo ska wo hia bia wa de ma wato players. Afedi abiem. Ni abegina park so ya one goal no na we team asaba abaje. Na wa de kwa na ya de yam sisia ale pressure na de kofie sa pressure na ntimi biem ya san won fa ya team to ye ho team na de akoma so coach no on boy one gentle coach block kwa no waka block ka san waka first half no midfield no atola so take midfield also we change in time what man change in time e team no do yes we team no ah team ko relegation ti so 2 4 one team ni finish am yes adia from next week home no ya dia ho bia be sia biem kotoko e team a anybody a team to talk to me sir you want pro you so talk to me next match you go away you go be team you go be team so dead goals you be so et you coach ni dia so want me who you be say place in here dia you plan on.
Right, and then the fans they be the two. Interesting the other results this year. Koya Bibiani Gold Stars league leaders Dreams FC to me konya draw. Ewa honomo and vision and the Jana game no bian shebi in so atamani be chimbo draw and I think so no become justice na fie and basake so board draw so no do so pa this weekend the pa Karela tena fie nations be born one Dreams and Gold Stars game no year 0-0 etika shane so sa efa maya now table no say na akwakoye Gold Stars still on top 19 Nations Tosumi no 16 as ante koto so mi nsa 15 points Mediema toso 9 15 Samates toso enum 14 points now out of Lions toso nsia 14 Become just toso so 14 as of book toso ngotwe 12 as of book we know na don't ma toso ngotwe normally na 11 ho ba bi tell my fans I be heard the other games ba no betumi akọ so hot more channel so wala natural mineral water wala de sia konkona heading some no brown na no pebe no so anum wala enum so keke so a ye friend wala one num bia wala see admogalam see some niema nti no ye so ni na ye krogen ye ma kopeta for bia ma ho chairman no so pa ye wala natural mineral water de sia konkona no pay my heading some no brown Sergio Manocho Bernard Padibo me producers kejoran kasani Eric Asiedu body sabri ya pomuri on sam de twas wi ade akaso aba koso ahebedwam
Yamwakwaba ene de oba Adom TV Badwam health tips so na wotwe fufuro mu kra ni na dwumadi esi etimi ba wo fie mu ene mo offices ahodo a eya dwumako bia daroma endpoint homeopathic clinic na daroma ene na wotwe mu so yenya kwanya yabo era ne duai mu area pomde mu nkomo no ebro nti yare bia hawadwea yenko endpoint homeopathic clinic ho no hwe mema no ko check o prostate ni sisi a hwe sede etie dog number ni 0244867068 0244867068 now the doctor nim komo and no me wo Dr. Benjamin Kisi Sasu ewaha our year veterinarian doctor and risk communications officer and ye babidi komo afa rabies ehun na wotwe mu komo aye babidi no tisha no so netie ni ye na so wo nyemwa bia etesa wahwe abon ho ban dog ye mu akwaba
abeje
so bia boko
nyamiado
na wotwe mu nyamiado mo se ye kasa afa rabies ho ntie na joyi bonetofa ye kasa rabies a den
rabies free kasa friend Latin say bodam to twe akan kasa mo kasa kraman bodam yare sana bibi na ni rabies te na adentia yare a ebowa ni kusu antimi ehunu friend virus na your COVID-19 virus no and say virus but we rabies virus na we free aya aboa na nipa obi e free ni so ana say aboa ka say so ti obi ana say okana na nuhuso no akọ nipa ne nemu apa ne ntinem akọ na dwin ne kwa o de kodi nya ne di ne nya na amanipa no ɛyɛ nyoma anka nipa ɔwadwempa no ɔnyɛ nti saa no na nipa no ne obika na dwendwen nsɛm no nyinaa akɔyɛ adebɔne ama nipa no na ne kakra ne sɛ nipa no obɛfiri ɛyɛ atasefo ɛyɛ asase so nti wei sei no ɛma rabies ɛyɛ mu ba bebree na agye sɛ rabies ɛni ɔma Ghana anasɛ ɛni hɔ rabies ɛwɔ hɔ wohwɛ ɛyɛ ekupanta ɔhwɛ ɛyɛ apɔmuden World Health Organization ɔsi afi bia no yɛhwɛ nkɔfɔ 70,000 na wohwɛ a ɛda baako bia no 144 na wode ba ɛyɛ time mu a 15 minutes bia de hwɛ nipa baako
ɛwɔ wiase nyinaa
wiase amene
na
Ghana so yɛda so hwɛ ɛyɛ afi mu ɛyɛ bosomi etwe mu September so na yɛ record cases Ghana na mboa mu no yɛ record almost 30 cases ɛmu nya 25 a nipa ɛwɔ mu na the arosam yɛ ba kɛse a afi yɛ World Rabies Day no de nya nkola mienu baako di 6 years 10 years na ɔmohwɛ ɔmokwam na wohwɛ rabies a yɛse nkola pa na ɔmotanya afisɛ nkola ɛpɛ mboa enu di agoro ana ebu aso a ɛya movies nyɔmɔ na mohwɛ nti ɛya ɔmbɛ sɛ ɔmoɔma ɔmbɛ sɛ ɔmo di agoro bi a ɛto ade bɔm ana sɛ nti ɛma ne sa ɛna nkola no bebree na ne nti a yɛhu sɛ ɔmo fi rabies no sɛ ɔmo mbɔ ɔmo awofo kɔkɔ ana sɛ ɔmo nka nkyerɛ ɔmo sɛ krama bi ti ɔmo ana ɛkam na rabies no ɛyɛ aboa a ɔmo aneba ɛnufusuo prɔfo ka sɛ mammals yɛ nipa yɛma yɛ nkola nufusuo saa so na odwan ne ntwe ɔmo nyinaa ma na jamwa so nya rabies na yɛka rabies a epepi no yɛka sɛ ɛyɛ kraman because kraman no ankasa no dada nyinaa no ɔyɛ aboa a ɔka dada nti sɛ na dwumu kana na ma ne yɛ even nipa ɔhwɛ no krapo no na wɔtimi kana na so oti no nti na ma rabies yare no ɛyɛ mu na yɛbɛka sɛ rabies no obonika says 100% fatal and 100% preventable. That is the bad news to say, and as in sema ye pese betene say rabies unya na ehun sisa so estatia she knew a yebetimi aye nipa no ye ni eduro bia a doctor phone to me wo apane bia na say eduro befa nipa no obehwe ne nkwa ye
beto aso nyambo ochina enti Dr. Benjamin Kisi Sasu na otene nkano nti no na wotwe mu nyina wadaro makan ye ho emo no omo aye aboafo wo kwan bi so no wanhwe wo ye nso a ombesa ba bedi wawu said ye wo ka no say rabies ni nya ba ni padua no nko ade a yesi entime nye hye ochina adepachi ya sa kan ye ho sabre ya na ye nto aso faseda no ema endpoint homeopathy clinic so we ya renko ade a ye nko ba say infection na ba ema eba na akọ a ye ko endpoint ho be boy the number is 0244867068 0244867068 ochina nkwa hoden ho kwa ifia amankwa tamaklo ye besehia say yamu akwa babie mra Adom TV Badwam dwumadie yi eso ena ye dwoada ye da Eric Esiedibodi ase afi health tips no so usua de ena ne ye hya ase rabies ho komo ena ye di tie ne ye pa tie ne ye una mabonten na krama bia kra de ne ho ye steady e be wie week ni mu no obehu de nti a wo krama ya na aginamwa okra e wo fia o so de no ko ne mo no rabies pande no bi because rabies no nya wura nipadua ni mu depending on baby obeka wo no Badwam o baby visit sakraman wi a ewo ne to so empese beduru ho ntinia ese wiki mo kan ye ho yedi nkomo fa rabies ho no meda se so be ne sa na ya dwoada nyame adom C4C homeopathic hospital aba ebe boy last week so kan ye ho a enuro no a wo mu nuro no bi wo mu di ho nkomo kire ne de ye ene eba beto so maybe ene na wonso uti opese uti a do bebo ho no tofa ye kan last week ne den de nso ye de ato so ma afide na ha nyi free akra Dr. Esiama mama nkomra sisi e meba ho ma sedam de na eteka kra bi ade nkomra na ye ba me yina che memo akwa ba bi mra Adom TV Badwam dwumadie no so omre no wadaje a wode ma ye nti aseda no e odia Dr. George Esiama Junior wa ha no pay enu ahodo na won wo ede boa ye wa pomuden fam no ye to aso doga no pe mo ache na bia boko de adwuma mu koyie papa abusuan so bia ho ye de jankopa last week ye share ye nkomodi ase nu ahodo ase for C homeopathic clinic wa e ho pension na wokọ a wo benya no wo de boa wa pomuden so bia na obi anya ho a anhwe no wada wo mabobo saa 3 na ye kan ho asem no ne de ne ento so
yo Stefia medase echia kese okoma obi bia wenyamra no pay yes last week ye di nkomo fa 3 ndro kese miensa pa ye kan mensurate ho asem ye ka say ye ma yenu anum ma obi a owo infection and condition be a fam ma ho no mensurate very good anan ye di nkomo va vigor M so yes mema so very good for the hormones and now your shanks no and you can cholesterol drops so asem very good for cholesterol and as a fatty liver disease and there you per se you share you to also share conditions no any ndro ni bia ye koso
okay then you heard
yes majorly no you share prostocare utie di no kra it means say very good for the prostate na energy some say enye say owo prostate condition kwa na obendom because utie di na say to care for the prostate yenyi no na your prostate no ye kese ebisoso wo ha na enya infections bebre na e lead to prostatitis and say our prostate no ye infected due to bacteria and say anything na prostocare very good for it ebia na wo de ojonso so ho ye din ma ojonso a na twetwe si ana say ojonso a na sebi obema ne mo hyehyew ekeka ana say bi mpo ajonso de obate ntumi mma ni nyina no ema o lower abdominal pain ti wonya prostocare eboa na ma prostate no emu ne bieye na chese Johnson no so etimi aba besen enti say wo de friend BPH that's a benign prostatic hyperplasia a prostate enlargement na prostocare very good for you na sani emeka in the beginning no say only prostate condition kwa obetimi so anom the only difference ni your dosage a be kire wo no enti eno so your tablet form nti ubefa no once a day so we need prostate problem so our problem depending on the severity no na your advice so once or twice a day plus nutritional advice because ebi wo ho na ebi a mo ayedududu ana say our other condition be akwa to prostate na ba ni nyina no ye hwe ni nyina wi a na ya kire how to take it the prostocare very good for yeni animal member prostate no na keep your prostate no intact yes.
Tiene 2 years na kan wose
yes apart from the prostocare no so your special medication FN L118 okay if I chow L118 ni major medication for pancreas it is our diabetes either say type 1 type 2 brittle diabetes all types of diabetes biano your concentration or organ na pancreas no so ebia cause pancreas no the endocrine function and then the exocrine function. Endocrine HSA produce hormones. To say near ebia edi ho some insulin, glucagon, and no boa regulate sugar no. But apart from that, no so essentially produce somatostatin, which is also a very important hormone. Idea and say if you are now digestive problems, or this type of hormone I boa na unya osa. These hormones are very good. Essentially produce pancreatic polypeptide. And this is very good for intestines. No, now my hormones be a costru bebre no so aba form. It is our L118 and yes our diabetes in corona bitmiano. Ya kabium say your pancreas near the exocrine function. Not just say produce some special enzymes. Ade be a enzyme no a speedy up reaction and I say a slow down reaction. It is our pancreas also entimi produce our enzymes we are with digestion very slow. To one here na udidi na oboshi show na eduane e hye obo bebre na oyefu mu ye sound bebre no so edit discomfort but to nya L118 eyi we nyina e free ho
na ba ko na e ka ho na
spondylite yes spondylite so good for your spine.
Okay.
Until be our spinal problems. To say be a tartness bebre no. Utuminya problems or lumbar region ho. Na a cow other nerves no. You will be a friend of neuralgia. Not just a nerve pain. Until you be our arthritis. A cow tendons nibi. Until ama okoto jo ya usisi ya okon ya okonzo ya a cow rest. Na ma onza 83 now when you paresthesia to send you be in namo hono until when you know so was such pain and now any discomfort will join to be and now we chika say na unya spondylite boa in fact oh pain cry or neck it means say when e ma unya diplopia or vision by poor it is a unya spondylite it's no wapo na emma nerves na ye strong na emma moja akọ ni ni na hoden eba fie
ti no we no ye pe bi ebenya we
C4C homeopathic hospital Kwana currently ubenye bi of course enye say bi a obampa sometimes you need to run through scan ebi wo ha na ebi a what say ye di drone ho nkomo but o interest say o pesa wonum bi oba nkomo kakra bi wa ya na obedi ewi a na afi yetumi aboa with prescription enti branches bia was C4C all over Ghana no C4C ewo ho so we call a central regional C4C ewo branch kese pa ewo Cape Coast yes so ewo Agona Dobin ena Swedro so wo ho we call a Takra this is why opposite Fejai ewo Kumasi so yewo Ejoso Kwamo Jachi Junction Accra ha de yewo Adenta SDA Junction pacho number ofra 24/7 yebejo so 050 00403331 050 00403331 and that's 050 00403328 050 00403328 C4C homeopathic hospital ye GN ni di eji treatment plans ni di into the bia asema ye kan say once treated forever treated anope ye do bibia say
yada say but yen say mosu biemu
spondylite.
No,
yes, na say spondylite is good for your spine. Until say be our sciatic pain or to us one etwetwa good or nerve pain on sciatic very good or neck pain very good or be our sisi tire yeah very good for it and now you might be tired and very good until anything that has to do with nerves very good. Now you better how to take it. In fact, drops in na ampono, audience you share no. Okay. And I knew the benefits of warm water to improve on circulation as well. And it's so easy to take. Once a day and I said twice a day.
Depending on the doctor Becca.
Yes.
And yes. And our first one was L118 and also.
Yes. And also so L118 which is very good for your pancreas no. And also so a very good say opese onom wa bra woni diabetes and also warm water now the benum ya betchero ya no bedi nkomo ne achiro how to take it eduane bi so ha betchero a eni kwan say wodi
so wonom L1
wonom yeah
na o kan na say so we are diabetic there and umfa warm water ne benum
yes o the warm water benum but dosage no besesa
okay from obi a woni bi ba or preventing
yes
and a third one so
Prostocare and the tablet form until once a day so we need prostate conditioner it mean mouth and once a day say our condition be based on the severity no na your advice on that and no crampo no any give say on fancy no o the two enum sa na eno anane ato enum na so easy to take ti wonum we sa 5 to 10 minutes na one monsuo empen bebre na ya homeopathic remedies na empen suo because a suppressive drone may do na ho ode ne bafo it is onum no raw sana sometimes very good na kobe bia ye ansa na one monsuo eguso yes
na we no ye nya wo be bia je se ba C4C
yes I just say C4C branches are ebo so nyina nti o friend number na ebeto ye boase number no message 050 00403331 and now say 050
say C331
okay 050 00403331 050 00403331 and now say 050 00403328 050 00403328
I say any C4C edin komo na me sure papa pantinroi e na dog abo so no unya no be bia koho nansana ya de be ma wo no omo no obedi nkobo na ya hwe nti sei na obenom no nti no unya ho no wakoto ba bi na wa do pa no de bi eso okoho no matumi ene wadi nkomo tuufo ne se de obesi anom no nti de abo so yi wo na uhia bia wo frɛ number no dog bejo so na fi watumi wow ma men koso ankai wo se ability fair no ekoso memenda na ya hyase nyame ya do ma memenda ene ebewie nti ye nyina ye mra odwaton ne ma bia wo bia brane mo ho dawro ewo AMA atena ye ho eye second no edikosi 10th November ena dwumadi no ebe koso nti bibia woton wo pa ho da wo sa wo do nsa na aye fabra no paya 9 o ma hyase a koso ye nuan ma sabi wadi dem nso wadi dem de no nso otimi ye bibi bra na behwe enema ahodo a wono mo aye kasa kire nso ahodo koso wo ho nti bra bi na betoto sa nema ne kakra no mo nso nya bi emfa nhwe wono mo ho de makan nyina achi wo penkyere mu bi anaso also pese wo de wo nema ba ebebo ho dawura for 0241 235 199 0241 235 199 and 0533 44 1967 0533 44 1967 na wonen penifo eni enkomo Kompo Ghana cash promo as I say dina ye prime cash back season egusua ye border no December na ye bewie sa promotion ya ekoswe na niema bia wo beto e wo Kompo Ghana no so se discount edaso e toso e de amount se be ya wo betumi atobie de akọ branches bia be bia wo behu Kompo Ghana boremo na one prime cashback season no also for ho ejimobi products be and discount on edida so Samsung, LG, TCL, HP, Lenovo, Dell, Nasco, Techno, Infinite, Itel, bebre. Niama bobo so na discount eda so ewo ho bia ubehu Kompo Ghana bia no boroma obenya bia no achi mobile phones, electronic products be to say laptops, printers, desktops, tablets, television, fridges, home theaters, any air conditions, gas cookers. Nini na promotion run was so CCA ya make say. Na de any can kura wo ho ne say. We room na wa wo kota de ni. Wanya lucky. You will say a question ba ku now pass e be sa cho ade eguso. Ene ma na e wodan na emu abia na de be cho ade o mpe we na opede. Nti ya hye no so. Na bowra Kompo Ghana na prime cash back season also for ho ejimobi. Make us say course December and ye baby for 0302 75 2020 0302 75 2020 now on penifone kasa Franco Trading Enterprise phones papa fee anyhow so open Nokia Samsung iPhones smart TVs tabletop fridges Franco air condition yem call Franco ho your CCTV cameras and so ho ya bibo office u fie ba bia na odi monitor bibia wo pe ye ma nyina so won watete so na Franco ne numbers mienu enam de ma wo pick number bia say Franco ye wa ne mum tie number etwa to ho da bia obehia ne na wo hia obehia ne da bi 0246 422338 0246 422338 and 0555 939311 0555939311 now ne Franco Trading Enterprise eni enkomo my enkomra na ho sepe yemfanto aso mfama weekend di Ghana ye de pa ni nyina bi bro ti twen sesi a ye kwaba yada say ye kwaba bi me Adom TV Badwam dwumadi na oguso ehwe no na de edu so no sister Sunday bi oye guy odi ahosepe no etwoso de abreye se wa woni tua se Saturday ne ye wo Legon Botanical Gardens no na sister Sunday bi guy anything no so kuma say True Vine Hotel ho ne ye Instruma season 7 audition no ekoso na enkura no na eba no de ano odinu kranketwa mo ma me mo kra times anyum na mo to kra no na wo mu ni wiase na eno na nkura na eto afi ye be yire pa o ye nya mo sister Sunday otwaso
Instruma. Yes, sir. Instruma. Yes, sir. Adom TV. My incoming British Got Talent contest. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, you're proud. Go make us proud. You're tower cheap.
I'm going to make Ghana proud.
We know, right? We're the whole Ghana. Raise your flags up, red, gold, green to the black star. Oh, man, to be. I feel to be.
Me how dog.
Woo.
Me how dog.
Woo.
Me how dog. Me how me about my sunday.
CNN no.
Me how dog. Me how dog. Me how dog.
Yo.
Gonna bet to myself me about my sunday.
Sing it, baby.
See it. I will be a diddy when I so imagine.
Diddy call.
And until I may say, baby, I'll treat you. My pim. Me ada phobia. A better me, a better myself. Na say osumo, haimo, anemia.
And this is our winner for Showman season 6. So him and Dana will catch them more fra. On person we to say when no mobile auditions no.
Okay, they make catch them more friends come money now money and they should impress the judges. Then ya many Adom na next year. Yan some fun kunim diabo to Embra Kumasi.
Ah, him a campaign and Showman. Yes, right.
Sorry. Mo ye dey in school na ya to me.
Sorry.
Sorry. To me nti.
Me rather what me so you say na oni mama ni. Me rather don't make no joke. No get what my saying Badwam. Me rather money banjai. Fenna say me so mama ni. So I need to make a fun occasion. Me my wife will be make me check. I don't know me matter kind of mother. And pen fonts sound of Fanqua, me besan Cassie, Nana Mayan, me pay. Or baby up my badam, Sinti, me the nickel fear quachiama for Missy a crown, see a pay, and a friend just so won't wait now. A Jinana tree no, and not the timid send me a boom seal. I was slamming for me a coconco under the Namako Faba Fiat Tim see you. Pata bam honey ama ho madipa bi na ya kama ba ma bui me kwatin kwati ahun afa mami kwata biase ahun afa papa kwata biase ahun afa so pen for ahun afa kwa wami o. Girl, I can't believe, baby I do come to my way, and me I go like, make me go find somewhere, where me and you go there, now there I will tell you say, I want you, and there you go know how much I need you, and there I go come out my rose floor, give up to you, tell you I love you, this...
Sorry, mo ye dey in school na ya to me.
Sorry.
Sorry. To me nti.
Me rather what me so you say na oni mama ni. Me rather don't make no joke. No get what my saying Badwam. Me rather money banjai. Fenna say me so mama ni. So I need to make a fun occasion. Me my wife will be make me check. I don't know me matter what kind of mother. And pen fonts sound of Fanqua, me besan Cassie, Nana Mayan, me pay. Or baby up my badam, Sinti, me the nickel fear quachiama for Missy a crown, see a pay, and a friend just so won't wait now. A Jinana tree no, and not the timid send me a boom seal. I was slamming for me a coconco under the Namako Faba Fiat Tim see you. Pata bam honey ama ho madipa bi na ya kama ba ma bui me kwatin kwati ahun afa mami kwata biase ahun afa papa kwata biase ahun afa so pen for ahun afa kwa wami o. Girl, I can't believe, baby I do come to my way, and me I go like, make me go find somewhere, where me and you go there, now there I will tell you say, I want you, and there you go know how much I need you, and there I go come out my rose floor, give up to you, tell you I love you, there's no delay for here today, I want to share. Oh. Nyankunto kwa dine mehwede anya arade no abayame
Edo de mi ya
Jani obatampa oni no bi
Elizabeth
What did you say, Elizabeth?
Esbeth.
Hey, Esbeth. The spelling is say
ESBERT.
Esbeth.
Esbeth.
Yeah. And
who are you for? Who named the entire person to before? And you know how to do. The power. Then you be over think kakra. Inti one shall be you don't want to know bread. But today is simple. Be a bit nice. What I say? Did to know from me.
Know, sir, quiet though.
Oh, Esbeth. Yes, some kakra me kai. And that's when I could say. Oh, Esbeth. Two Uncle George don't know Sirka. Oh, I said no.
Me do what you want to know Sirka and no. What is 7? Nakasa says 7. What is it?
7 years.
Okay.
Now go school.
Go school. My penance LC.
Oh, okay. Now, okay, sorry, so he.
You go Pentecost.
Pentecost. I have told you what, sorry.
John.
Tina, some way Children's Day, no to you.
John.
And you went out today.
Sankamaya.
So, hey, Sankamaya, the part, 2 years.
Sankamaya. Uncle Mabusia for James saw Henny. Bese my Uncle Mabusia for James saw this year. As me and tea.
Oh,
everything up from you. Mamma, some why am but I wish you a party. I wish you a party so chica. I wish you a chica. A prayer to remember some men, Baba. Debbie, there is a Debbie, baby. I wish you more. Debbie, there is no say, Anna, may
what do we have Pentecost? I saw them. Also do a Pentecost.
When I told the Pentecost. What to my children's day now 2 weeks. Who is suffering to say? Suffoca say, what you Casana Mintier, who is suffering to say?
Me, Baba.
Now, when you for
good afternoon.
Please, good afternoon. I told makeup, please. You're frozen.
Breast no poku.
Yeah, good. I told you here by.
Manso atreso.
Okay. We need.
Me asantini.
Mama. Then so. I did your Usia. Makeup, please. Good afternoon. Please come on.
Please.
Good. And I'll say for
bless no poku.
I say. Do become here. Vowel and consonant. Where here, let it be an. You know who say you become L and then become R. No one can hear what it.
Yes.
Why are you? No way then I'm a customer. Yeah, some now we can hear pronunciation. Do better by wine kiddie and wine.
Black Sheriff.
Black Sheriff. Come on with me.
Black Sheriff.
So one capital. Black.
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 Sheriff.
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 Black Sheriff.
Black Sheriff.
Sorry, come. To be.
Let ye suffer. Na enega sikesa wasemsa. Eradi uyamabo. Let ye yempai boyana. Na enega nei sikesa wasemsa. Udi bempanso na yefu for fise. Sikesa wasemsa. Udi bempanso na yefu for fise. Sikesa wasemsa. Okwatri manso a wukwa o. Sikesa wasemsa. Okwatri manso a wukwa o. Sikesa wasemsa. Kinedi jai maninka. Sikesa wasemsa. Awa kubie mpusene ko. Sikesa wasemsa. Idi asemwa yemfre
breu fise usigeza wasemsa idwe juma hunuswani ya kaiwo fise usigeza wasemsa eti eradi wiyamabo neti yempai boyinana na eneka neya usigeza wasemsa eneka neya usigeza wasemsa Busy Usikeza wasemsa Udi bimpanso na yebu for fise Usikeza wasemsa Udi bimpanso na yebu for fise Usikeza wasemsa When it be a panso na yedina Usikeza wasemsa Okwatwe maswa wa Usikeza wasemsa Chai maninka Usikeza
Ntia no wa hunkra no nyuma kɛsie hwakra o age na hwɛ nyuma woto ɛsen pani no nsoma no ntia hwɛ we audition de course so ɛwɔ Kumase nti weekend nso yɛ wɔ takrade nti takrade ne mpɔtamu hɔ fo nyina 6 to 13 years na ogidi ye sɛ wo yade nwonto o de bema ye style bia bidia na ye hia location no ye bebo jingle na ma se be ya obehu ba bia location no ewo na won so watumi aba ho ntam na yatumi afaw me nyina no so na ye fancy color party ye nkamere ye fie no ye na nye easy kra ho ye dankasa Nanwe na kavaye anuani jejereje nani ye wama adan wama nyame ya adom anesia adom no de bedom ye ne ahia wo ho ye dia agro adom to fo ni nyina ya de baby sasante jai on the live the other man dia no we no ko de be ma victory your victory is coming tomorrow nyame sham yen ko hemra highlight na kwaba sisi yen ko mra
Kalapato, Adom Kalapate, Wola Bawo, and Adom Kalapate, and Yabe PMU, our Legon Botanical Gardens. I say, Yabe PMU, our Hanum, Abusia, Fobe, no one Abe PMU, Omodi Wamuma, na Enigian so Aya Sonko Kra. Artists and so about money, and it's your name or man for now, mobile any be ever touching como near her sunny feeling no ST. Madame Yamakaba Adom TV. Ubayano, a hanum no feeling no at the same.
But you're feeling yes, Uncle Cry, by Meniaji and Casamabe, we need a box of 14 bread spread, and I think so. Jama soap and washing powder, feeling very, very good. Pameniaji,
and Baby be said that. Ti mi family ba ye nyina so ye ni agi nkola no so mo ni agi pa ti ye da maso adom for my yade nyame hira mo amen.
Every year bia mo repeat the program we
fine me ni agi nkola me de mo ba ye nyina ni agi nti me hwe sa afie bia mo ba ye na ye so ye de nkola aba no mo ni agi bi ti ye da mo ase bebre ye ni nkola na ba nkola na ni agi adom for ne be ka se nyame hira mo no medjuma ne nkoso na tambia ne yetimi de manoma ba abaji omani ya mi hira mo pa.
This is the first time I'm media busana ba na I like nyama the way I'm master share program na man koda no so kwan ya omo so mutimi nya kwan dia go say ba mu ha awfo no nti ya ma me ni jewu.
Oh ye ni age pa nye be kan say nyame hira Adom TV for ene ni wa papa omo ye na afese so nyame santu omo ntam se na ebe ya omo betimi aye dia so chin say.
Oh, feeling very good, many Japan. See if I every year, we are so programming my energy.
Adom TV, ya wazoye, nyamisha mupa, my idea.
Adom Color Party, Ola Bawo, Wayne Samoa, a man for Mube PM, Wahanum, no other 2 years. Pabnesia Amanebo, Adom TV.
That's a party. I was a pen on the Debra Warno, Miracle anymore. No, the ABC Bianso Ubate. Maybe Sissie, Mekona, Nasampo for Jane. So I cradle at the person Pensemono, a bar information minister. Why a cradle da funny time when you are grown to train. Na Uncomobia was so TV, and yet a mount. Yamisha, papa, and 91 at the pay. Me sure say 9 years. Aha. Mena na kosia nyame chenso mechiao na onso ho ye de nyamishira mu nyina so wa mage jai so wa nyamishira wai na koswa exercise ne kakra befa na dance wa ye ne sa dance nyamishira so ye exercise no nkoso anye penifo no ofro na osi wo hu se na twetwetwetwu kakra ma sa nti nyamishira so be ne sa meko na asampofo gya ye krado etwaso
Yamo akwa biom dia ba Adom TV Badwam djumadi ebra so se de mpensemu ebro ene se de yedika de ato ne special guest Minister for Information Fatima Abubakar ewo ye nchen ne ba bedidi nkomo na before then no mayembo hwimfie ni ncha dabraka over the weekend wuti akromfro mfo djumadi bi omukodi wo ho kwato hye nipa bi so koji sika nyasem ketwa na yenua ba suiti abochi ewo ho a woni omamfo ni bi edi nkomo yenkuti kakra bi mra na fe yemfe nkomo twetwe no enhye
So because of the gunshot made me realize that it was the first people, because the way the gunshot sounded, you knew that it was the first people because it was the same. There was no change in the gunshot. So when I came out and I saw that they started throwing the money before they left, so we all ran the altar and entered various houses. But because of the Muslim students, they were on break. So when they came out, so most of them were running, crying because of the gunshots. So a lot of people helped them secure them into their houses and all those stuff. But the problem is the security.
Did they pick up the money? Did the residents pick up the money?
As for that, I didn't really notice that. My mind all was on the thieves, the armed robbers who were in, because everyone has to run for his or her safety. So but the more important is that we need a security personnel over here.
Did you see anything unusual? Did you see anybody who looked out of place before the robbery? Did you see anything suspicious before the robbery?
Not really, because I just stood up from bed when I heard a gunshot. So when I came, the scene was already done. Yeah.
Let me get the landlord to speak to us. Landlord, did you see anything unusual before the robbery? The car that was parked, have you spotted it in the area before? Was it parked here for a long time?
Which car are you talking about?
The robber's car.
I haven't seen that car before. And I don't know. The last time they came, they said they brought motorbikes, 3. But this time, before everything will happen, when I was in the house, I saw a car do fast. And I realized that they were the people going. But when the camera started capturing it, they brought it on the social media. Then I saw the car. That they were using. I haven't seen the car before.
And nothing else was out of place. But did the residents pick the money? The money that was sprayed into the air?
We collected here. We collected all from them. We made sure we collected all from them and we gave it to Badwam's boys. I wasn't the one who collected, but I was looking at them, instructing them, and they collected. Everyone who took some of the money.
How much did you gather in all?
Oh, they spread it, we don't know, but it will reach like something. When I see it, it will reach like something 30,000.
Wow, so they sprayed 30,000 Ghana cedis cash into the air. Why do you think they did that?
But it was bonded. Yeah. Bonded, 100 Ghana notes, bonded. So.
Landlord, was it an intentional attempt to spray the money or was accidental?
They did that because, you see, they are experienced armed robbers. Because they knew they would chase them. So when they spread it, the crowd all came into the streets and they were rushing with the money. So if another car wants to chase them, that crowd who are picking the money, they've blocked that car. You see? So it was a strategy for them to do that. But all that we need here is the security. Because if the security are here, all these things will not happen. We have
But the police has been here already, have they not?
The police, they came here after the robbery. So we want the permanent police to stay at his shop there. Even if they are going to take the money, police will follow them. The police have to see the work that they are doing. I don't know why they are preventing the police to come. Because if you are doing such business like this, why didn't you get a security? You see, the police have to charge him to court for not doing that prevention. Because we are risk. When they started shooting, I ran to my wife was telling me, don't go out there. But I want to go out because some people are also running into our...
Right. Now I see that the shop is locked. We started from there. Who locked it? The police or Mr. Bafo himself?
As for that one, I wasn't there, so I don't know. But yesterday I saw that Bafo's daughter came to open it. And so the key is their shop. That is not the police shop. And that is where it was there the incident happened. But it wasn't the shop. It was in the car. So...
Thank you so much. These are eyewitness recounts of, the details of what really ensued here in terms of that broad daylight robbery at Cabez Jury. And we go back there before we wrap up to show you just how the place has been left. It's been locked. It's under lock and key. They're telling us that they can't confirm whether it was the police that locked it or if it was Bafo himself. But yesterday, the landlord tells us that the man's daughter, Bafo's daughter, was here. So here we are. This is the jewelry shop that was robbed. You can see it is locked. It is not open. There's no security guarding this place. In fact, not a single security person or police personnel. But we're told that they have been here before. So this is it. This is the situation this morning, 48 hours after that broad day robbery at Adabraka. Over to you, Benjamin Akakpo.
At the robbery, no man crop. I don't see the see Wadabraka police for a promise say Quembia Sono. They will get them and bring them to book. Moshe ne daily guide anymore. The Hoka Kraka to say Adabraka robbery. We will get them. IGP Dr. Kufu Dampare for Niboho say Okan security as someone very comprehensive and adia bakwa a ma omanfo ahoto so bone de wontimi nka so obe prevent ni nyina se bone secret nemum after say ebesie no anamonto ayetuo to bring the corporates perpetrators need to book no ne ade hia pa enti ya na ye cancer crime any expiry date se police vote me gina omana so chisa ni pe ya na ma ye temenfo na nya auto so sanse se okwa Adabraka within that enclave no ase ehu na ato amanfo so say sisi na tie de ne ne ehunu so te ase e sika ho odin tu be nya kakra na obi di tuba be gina so aba be gia ne ho asem ka no de kakra efem na na say ampofo agi anapai ebra so se de mpense modwumadi brɛ wo eye bedwam so na se de medi kaka ye no soafo a wono na ehwe eye nkitahudie ensem so eye honorable Fatimatu Abubakar na oye special guest honorable yamwache mwakwaba no pay
nana mejo so
mejiri so ho ye
nyame adom
esi ayache ne di ase what was campaign babia
so wa heze so no bobo mata dim na red blue and white
ekosen
oh nyame adom
ekoye
papa
as Minister of Information will play or campaign when you there.
Oh, some sounds also one of the government's the spokespersons of the campaign.
Okay.
And the spokespersons me Dr. Gideon Boakone, me ame brapini honorable Kojopon Kroma. Miracle director for communications, your more administrative statements, any BBA about the communication or no.
All right. And then you won't come be diba answer krana ebesha no a quick one. The one critic daily guide na capture has say you are saying say Mahama is a threat to democracy. Actually say information minister on phone ball kakra na picture near there to say when you see abra wo kan asem no to say a former president no mean person than a former president they a threat to democracy no. Isn't that too harsh a statement to make?
Edi kind na mama nchiao ene mpenyimfo mubo chidom wana Adom TV na menchia Ghana adehia omaje ehwe ya napai ewo nyina so nti amekasa na mejidise so mama kwanya ma mechire mu a wonso so you arrive at the same conclusion former president John Dramani Mahama ne ye bi a mahuno ama misro say yedi agro na we don't call him out so to aso se ni osi to aso na obetima ama oye na biasi ama kabima menka bia mamo na ye hunu Ghana ha ye de boy ho samrane no yahwere na ye kaka bi ma menka bi amamu a asechire ne sen democracy na asechire ne sen asechire ne se obeka bi menso meka bi in fact ye koto abai dom no ya desrede ne ye ni so ade hunu ne ye de koto omanim enti se wa obenya abano dodo no wadi nkunim wa wanya dodo no wadi nkugu se wo kasa wo peka bi ma menka bi amamu a esese wo nso de hye otrim se enya bribia na medi nkunim ye wa abra menso mekọ a medi ncho nanso so mekọ na se bibi sa asia menye den menjintum na no also omo ye dialogue on democracy and governance okopie mu ohonoma o say President Akufo-Addo any aban we over the past 8 years ade aye nyina ne say be undermine state institutions specifically judiciary electoral commission any auditor general's department meeting am say na former president dey asem no working na me yemfa na baako when it comes to state institutions it is established say former president John Dramani Mahama only principles and a leader without principles a politician without principles is a threat to Ghana's democracy. For instance, judiciary in the year 2015 former president Mahama appointed 2 politicians to the Supreme Court and I say this with so much sadness because yes because yeah lawyers are yako law school no yenka say judges above criticism nanso so be critique a judge a na dwuma wama judgment na ruling no ofa na wo de atoto mra no ho no ayem pensempensemu osu oni e waka ni nyina megidi sesa na yeseko anansa me nso mehwe mra mu no metima critique sisi enti na ewo appeal system any review system in Ghana. But over the period, my notice say former President Mahama, he does not criticize the judgment. He attacks the institutions of state. Say, onu ankasa okanya in course of the campaign, so free NDC a lawyer for ekotena baby. Ede ankomo na omudi oho. Or say aban we say a park courts. Enti yema na kwanya na so no nso bedi mampanyi a or be appoint NDC lawyers akọ join the bench no. Amo monso so makwa balance cause say na dey ansem na papa yi kai in 2015 in one day who appointed his lordship the revered Justice Apau and Justice Poamang to the Supreme Court the same day who appointed 2 people. These are individuals who are former politicians. NPP ni bia ma bonten meka say na say Justice Apau PNDC Brennan and the position of Bona Hafo region as deputy secretary is equivalent to deputy minister. And I say Justice Poamang, no general secretary of PNC. Enti adenti na no magia manyo sema to echi no appoint to omo to the Supreme Court. Obi ankasa because it doesn't make sense to say that. Se nipa na go through the ranks no bo onim de na o say maya manyo sem na wie. Nanso megidi se ma ho den se me de besom oman no e wo soro in another place we should give people the opportunity to serve. But every single time former President Mahama any NDC omo be court ni ebe bu asem na anko se ni omo sipe bia no the court is packed with NPP people the omayama the confidence ni public trust in the judiciary na ekofom. Name this same court I will say a party, Court of Appeal ni High Court, the same court I will say a party, a bra minority leader case by in the ambulance trial. I will call ya court no more sign it. I didn't know one mama say your friend is saying court near part. Now even imagine someone castle appointed judges to Supreme Court. Normal court na panel so for presidential election petition. Wow, appoint to a muko you know. Petition anko in your favor no. Instead say obefa ekwanya anase esa president Nana Danko Akufo-Addo etwa to ho in 2013 say atemu a court de bae no meni omonya adwe menyi ntum nanso say Ghana asumdwie ene kabima menka bia mamu nti mayeden mapene so wo de edru so a wo se da bi ena ye unanimous FC ena court no ena politician ena omo ye bias ena aban no edokru mu aban ne hyehyehye eche no omo ye niema na ne ya wom a etwa me nsunu mu ne say ye amanyofo Obe attack President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and say Dr. Badwam. Ye beba betena ha be yiwa NDC NPP ya ye ni mi asemoka. Mbacho what ya say. Enti say ye na ye hufin wa abonti anu bye ne ye timbe kasa. But look at the judiciary. Obe attack o mo ni kamafo. Obe attack judge bi say we ye NPP judge we ye say only kamafo. In fact, o mana akwanya so metena ofidie so meyi na no mpa onye den. O ma meyi na no.
Honorable say sansemi ye fa judiciary say omoye pasha na se bi omo adwuma towards direction bia ebi obi ani nye ho. You have a former Chief Justice Sofia Kufu raise issues about and your courts ne predictable. You sure say what you have
she was misquoted. I have read the exact statement.
So what's the exact statement?
The exact statement was referencing the fact that court normal judgment we politicize it as if say court normal judgment political party they will come and criticize, and that reaction to the court has become predictable. Mihu Yanesen Krofuafa, yes, Mihu Yanesen Krofuafa headline bia, it has nothing to do with the exact comment that was made by her leadership. So I took the time to go through the statement.
National Security Minister's comment say your courts decisions are make it a court one way
and non so
is that one too
and non so that is an American we have a duty as media not to just base on headlines. Say Yakasa Obia can be at least get the audio and listen, and I let them quote the text of Nipanakaino. So because say people may have concerns if judgments are always going in favor of one particular side of the divider. Does it mean so say judgments are going in favor of one divide? No, or can say that shouldn't be the case. And I have given you examples to show. Say in our dispensation, it has never been the case. Adentin or Momuko Supreme Court, Yebuamo Modi or Manka judgment is going to one side. Adentin ambulance trial, Omuko Buaya, court no discharge the minority leader.
Is that what you are trying
that
to
is
say?
What I am saying. I'm saying anytime former President John Dramani Mahama or no the case and as NDC the case beko court no obenya ni ebua in omu favor. Say ebua in omu favor, what they go out there to tell the public ne say justice has been delivered. Has been served. Say anko omu favor pe no mo say yenji court ni ndi. Meanwhile, that is not the position of Yenya NPP, former President Akufo-Addo Aban. And I've given you examples. Enye nonkwahwe Airbus scandal by no be himself former President John Dramani Mahama or no government official one. In fact, Airbus scandal no enemy ni nuane biological sibling as defendant in the case. And you say Airbus for na akoye confession. So ometua bribery ama mpenyumfuo to secure a juma in this number of countries. Enya Ghana nko. In fact, Oko Central Asia and other places are yebubo countries bidding. It led to even prosecutions. Any top government officials or more resigning. Yema the period within the review. Any defendants or money you know. Not as a government official no or shisha or mujije bribe ni na no maboni din indirectly because he say ni nuya any aboni nuya din in the case. Yet it has a special prosecutor. Office of Special Prosecutor established under President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo by an act of parliament. The special prosecutors or Mako Honyinano appointed by President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. And so lawyer Jabin Obeka so find the criminality beyond former President Mahama. Adentin no the ono no one ka say, hey, na krampo investigation wakoye wo here wabesan meeting because Airbus for confession ma me ye wo Ghana for special prosecutor. And enye case a obeka say peculiar to Ghana, international case, enye ne ekoye investigation ye ho bibia. Enti adentin na wo de say ye buama wa na waje atum. And let me tell you even the dangerous thing. And no basis no. Let me even tell you the dangerous thing. Medicine no NDC for na ankasa. After court no bua ya petition ni twam. Eyo omo national chairman Owura Johnson esi edunketia. Okope chairman na dia okohia ne party delegates.
Election petition 2020
okohia ne party delegates. Oka kire omo say omo court no no omo system omo the quality results no na crash into omo kra no omo court no no omo ni nyina so nti omo kọ no omo ko hu lawyer chachuchi kata kro ka che omo say omo mpie mfiri no ho na sa films here yi we no omo de ba de ni kwan so omo we see time. In fact, even one of the witnesses, Dr. Kwesa White, when he pistol a wotrobeto abonten enti meaning so omo no omo ni nyina so and so former President Mahama edi NDC fu anim mo betwa court na dapa ebegu o manimu ase ka kire Ghana for say atemu no omo de ba na nya atentene ne na it is politically motivated. So I am saying say we should refrain from attacking the courts just because judgments did not go in our favor.
Right.
And now finally on the Electoral Commission enyo mo an omo ba so omo pay forensic audit. Enti isi anya forensic auditor mo a omo ni mu say kululu bi koso. Former President Mahama in 2016 told Ghanaians I said we should leave the Electoral Commission to do its work. Na institutions na structures na wo institution mu Electoral Commission bi any one ma obetimi age election e de ama obi. There na asesa all of a sudden the EC chair can win election for a political party. So where are the principles? EC staff for more since 2016 one year in they are still working there. The structures and institutions, in fact the register NWA is there. They are still working there. But all of a sudden, we shifted goalposts. Say NDC frontier to Anomunko Jina Bontain because almost suspected say is no kululu bi koso. But eventually, Electoral Commission say, okay, near Ghana phone na and na ye be share IPAC near stakeholders. Enti near the cameras be so ama complain obi a wo bia no ye meka ento abontin obi anti no. Me pa cho uhwe video ni bia. Allegations are na NDC for come on from mama enu nto omo ye nationwide the money baby and other no man timi ankoka say in front of the EC in camera. Enti I'm saying say obeye nyuno ayenyuno obeye share. If your principles is that we shouldn't attack institutions of states, then stand there. If your principle is that they should be attacked, stand there. But enye say e call favor or say any justice has been done. Now call favor, you marshal all your party people and you lead as a statesman, as a former president who has occupied the high office of presidency in the country. You lead the charge against institutions of state and attack them.
All right. Honorable, ma yenhye Andra Jumedi bi koso na minim say a part of my campaign strategies no. Ebicracy we a photocopy of the NDC Youth Manifesto launch and ye man penya be the Dr. Lad Mahmoud Baumia bi Enra Youth Connect no. Ma yenhunu saa Jumedi amudi na Enra no botai no pa ne sen.
Yo we de medase Oshe NPP amanyokuo na Oshe your policies. Oshe bibia ya even in the past 8 years. Buying investment obehu se government way and our party way a pro youth. It is a can party a mabunu party. Mabunu nije ho a NPP party. And there are evidence to establish that mpacho abribi ebeto aba go to the various campuses across the country. Historically, baby a population near young people, young educated people, moto maba, and most of them moto maba, edema NPP need the New Patriotic Party. Enti abri biara ye prese ye be sabedi Ghana so, anasa ye print to aso, ewa aban mu aye adwuma pa asom no. Ye nimsa one of your key stakeholders, the youth of the country. Enti Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, na ni so adihunu, ene ne pepper for youth, ene Ghana mebunu, ene nra, yeboa youth associations ahodo ano across the country, obia ka na region. Enti ubehu se yebo northern region ana ma join it virtually. Yebo we omu nyina akwaje hall akese boabo omo ho, eye hairdressers so, tailor fo, riders so, taxi drivers so, students, law students, young lawyers, young doctors, nurses trainees, teacher trainees, boku obidi, all of them were part of ENRA activity. Say yebesi nkonya na omabisa His Excellency the Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Baumia na nisu adihunu ene nhyehyeye owo magana mebunu because we had the theme of the 2024 campaign a year rania Yes, say Bawumia 2024 a bold solutions for jobs and businesses. Bold solutions for jobs and businesses no. Jobs ne wom no emmebunu chefano no. Businesses ne wom no emmebunu chefano no. Enti nra nhye mu no ma yakwanya se yentena se ne yempone enkakra na enkoma etwetwen wo ho nyina na ejina fapem miensa so anase team no the key areas His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ebo na poso na ejina niema miensa so ose se wo pre youth eyedie ene omon kanko ne omon puntu a ejina niema miensa so 1 education 2 skills and 3 jobs na che se babunu de otete no anase wama no nsano dwuma anase akwankyere bia ebema ono nso so ne bibi oye no obetima hye mukena na wama ne ntete ni nimdie ni nyina wie oma na dwuma oni woni asem nasi na obobo so kire aban investment dodo a yaye in these sectors
eno ne ade a na mpese me di urem se empanimfo wakasa bi se ebi se wadum wana ato bia ebe you've been in power for almost 8 years now den na mbetimi de mon say so akire se ade we anyway yaya mama bunu because figures about unemployment no it's on the high side but government so tout say why niam bebree wa fa nipa bebree wa adwuma ne ho keka ho ti de na mbetimi de mon say so say adniema we ni aye so going forward when you betimi aye aka ho
so wo hwe ye 2024 manifesto no mu a item on job creation a ubehu say your friend is saying page job started from your manifesto no page 51 all the way to page 77 into ohwe the kind of interventions are buying we in terms of jobs are my found from a tree baby a free bar has say what can say and ask His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia e kan or say what can say na Ghana has say na mabunu bebre omu wie school a omu nya adwumanye a bedroom pempens will be momote unemployed graduate association nationwide na edimu a okoseche omu Facebook and say baby a na hu omu say these are people who have struggled to get jobs in the country, who have not succeeded in getting jobs. And even coming into office in 2017, no, because so I belong to people within that era. Miwe University of Ghana in 2010. And I said it publicly. Say, yeah, metro application letters bear 72. Nipa ba kumpa amfreme. In fact, at time, no, university no. Oh, adwuma bia even local governments, Ghana Growth Fund, mebubo bebre, me chro baby, even teaching because me a natural teacher. I love the classroom. And na me so me untrained, but me university na me chair there one of the remedial schools, me chair government na Christian religious studies So I was looking for opportunities everywhere, and I'm saying said there were none. In fact, beyond omote unemployed graduates association of Ghana no onim se me machiba omo degree nursing from 2012 all the way to 2017 ne yemfa portal ba one simple moment me apply for adwuma entina sa backlog ne nkrofoni na no mote ho twen aban we in fact ejina sa eno ho na severity of the challenge impo entina aban ne the 3-year program of NAPCO and Nation Builders Corps ebaye say let's design a 3-year program omo gufie ne emu 100,000 yemfa bibi to say apprenticeship no munko the various public institutions omunko ye adwuma ne emu 700 cedis and that is where all the thinking omo bi enapco portal no and dibosume na Ghana mabunu 135,000 and oma apply akọ interview apebia no mo select emu 100,000 and he gave all this background and showed say ye ba aban mu yetimi aye adwuma anase adwuma e dia mabunu opipim yenu ne akiri pobe sensia yaye eye through teaching recruitment of teachers and even non-teaching staff obe kan say abra ye introduce free SHS na nkrofo complaining say overcrowding lack of infrastructure and even lack of teachers on be run a double track ye be portals anyhow within the teaching sector mo absorbing nipa bebre afenso so na nurses doctors ene omo anomu gu chire na yemfo omo adwuma no ye be portal ma atego I remember say atego omo fa in excess of nipa 60,000 Yeko Central Region, Dr. Nsiansare said the health sector jobs alone omafa almost 200,000 to date.
Wow.
Unim say even this year, August year, omu be a portal ma 2022 for senipa 11,200 no more apply for postings. Unim say me no kase yaman for letters because yebe commission agenda 111 hospital projects and they need nurses, they need doctors, they need pharmacists, they need matrons, they need cleaners, and every single hospital yebe commission is estimated to take NIPA between 500 and 600.
Workers.
Yes, workers. And to omo commission ni na befa NIPA directly in excess of 70,000. And to know Okankosi said this is where we came from. And through YEA, through NEIP, through Ghana Enterprises Agency, and Crawford indirectly mpo abayamo omo startups. So omo start to omo adwuma say be omo betimi employ Crawford no omo so aye den. Atu omo ho ka no in excess of 1 million within those spaces alone. And a YEA. Unim say YEA na say akofie Japan. Unim say omo ye job fair. Nyina wo even Black Star Squares Black Star Square man Crawford ebegentity uwie a o capital na ye dey ma no ho capital no momo no hit your account instantly for you to go and get something to do. Enti nyina kemfo ane say although yafa nipa opipi mienu na echi ponsia no there is still the need for job creation.
And only can be say with all these numbers no say real numbers are
yes
ya absorb ampa then are still unemployment rate no kwana ekosro.
Okay, what asem the reason why our unemployment rates let me give you the specific figures per sector. I think that is very important. Say may reading it out because of misinformation and disinformation. Verifiable. And nipa no betimi akwaye fact checking wabo eche. And I don't want us to have the conversations without context and giving the people opportunity to verify. And from 2017 to 2023, GES inquiry recruitment based on announcements on portal. Now ye for 8,000, ye for 5,000, ye for 10,000. Now, as at the end of 2023, it came to 97,412. GES education sector recruitment in
97,000.
Yes. And Osha this year. Osha the average.
A Juma opportunity more advertisement.
Yeah, advertising. Eman Crawford ko GES ko letter, echo posting, echo region. Emo omo validate omo wi na omo de akọ district honum na afa de ye de omo akọ school honum anytime abete say oh ye be GES ye recruitment nipa omo fa through the ranks from 2017 to 2023 no and 97,412 and which gives us an annual average of recruitment under GES at 13,960.
All right,
we here no free honoma your friend is saying health sector recruitment, health sector including doctors, nurses, other health professionals, pharmacists, 2017, 10,061. 2018, 11,021. 2019, 40,201. 2020, 51,671. 2022, 7,020. 2023, 24,488, which brings us to a total of 170,830, and it excludes August portal and me say as I speak to you because as at last Monday na Abranti Ebia from me say nsa aka ne letter
appointment letter
the appointment letter so omukọ portal no so ko register nsa na ye postings or my validation processes and san ya postings amomo. And 2024 first part no na recruitment or more estimate is so more year from January to the na 15,000. And after the or more year say because of agenda 111 near just August say be a portal to take 11,200. Okani nyina na make an estimated number of workers are here for agenda 111. Which is about 70,000 direct jobs. And na imagine what impact this government has made in the health sector. Nebi sa ho say enka President Akufo-Addo bae no na ne ni a 5-year backlog from 2012 all the way to 2017 January. And nko bae na nka backlog ni ho enti obi awie ya no absorb na what he has done in 8 years no nki any backlog. But what he has said. Because when people are talking about backlog, in the context that there is a backlog of about 2 years, and answer 2 batches are young recruiting man. Nani Refi say President Akufo-Addo had to inherit
a balance brought forward.
Aha. And to what it free one as a President Akufo-Addo abino one inherited backlogger and ko recruiting in excess of even 3 years a day.
All right.
That being said, other sectors share baby to say this year alone, Youth Employment Agency, Oma training are equipping nipa 30,000 across the country. This year, 2024, why ohun so omuko Kumase, omuko Shia or Bantama, nipa base 10,000 youth, meaning say, okanya, omu model so omoye week-long program or Black Star Square, Kofi Japan team, no, they were in BA. To do their road show and recruitment. YEA is one of the agencies that I have to commend, especially in recent years, on how they do their PR and they allow everybody to cover their events, their videos and everything.
Masem kakra me pese me bisa ne say they do train people.
Yeah.
Omo tete nkrofo emmo mo dwetire nom ne ho keka ho. Supervision I need to say because numbers here oboboy said this year anko nipa 30,000. So supposing say nipa nyina no actively nipa omo ye adwuma omo in business. No mo so say omo employ nipa 22 kra. 2 times 30,000. Kaba now baby en nam na no den. Supervision need to say
why
ananko for gisika didi.
Why Ghana Enterprises Agency National Entrepreneurship and Innovation Plan NIP.
Yeah, NIP.
3 institutions where omo masika kwa without entity. Answer because even Ghana Enterprises Agency, monitoring because every batch be omo group, omo even WhatsApp groups are omo tete mo for peer review, any additional support omo de bema because ade ba konso na entwen ya adwene nsi so nana Ghana has say ye workforce no over 80% and ye within SME sector.
Sure.
And ye industry, Ghana industry about 90% or in excess of 90% and a SMEs. And our friends so Ghana GDP about 70% and almost 72% and a contribution of SME sector to the GDP. And to show the actual contribution to economic growth, you would appreciate say investment in into white collar jobs. Investment and also so ebihu here say ebeko into jetire obi o table so o man entity o man sika wetimi akoje container no atre na hyemu ebi ono so wabe madam obefa babunu bi a wawie school a woni adwuma betena me store anoma me bosumi 600 700 onso so ubedidi enti no ubeka se enkrofo yo mu businesses we dey so obi ana bie na adwuma but I'm saying say the investments are banye wo mu to expand to scale up emani pa no so timi fa ba ko mienu bi hyase no eye
ba eba sa na say ye economic calculations now don't we capture all those things especially if we monitor them.
Yes, say you capture entina you capture entina matimi amount contribution of the GDP contribution of the SME to the GDP through this monitoring any even say statistical service or more around or more collected data about our Ghanaians working, are they not working, Ghana Living Standard Survey or more year. And to obi ohonoma, for instance, obi a graduate. Then so no, ebi a wenya white collar job. Obi sana sa we employed or beka se menye employed. But ebi a no wenya avenues to be atimi set up ne boutique bi a wo ya wafa nipa ba ku mienu. Minimum graduates ebi kra bi omo salons or ton wigs and then me sure if you've come across some of them. In fact, ebi mu kra mpo ye civil servants and now we adwuma or any public institution. And so no e bi ne wholesale and answer retail bi and electrical shop on the side. Ah wono so ye den or ya wo kwa no afo bi so atena no no ohwema no. All this in kakra contribute to the GDP growth.
Omemu mebunu ye better off than previously bia abanda dana breso.
I believe so. And enya bosre muka. The evidence is even in the expansion of Ghana's GDP. As at 2017 January, na Ghana abino or mine musika in circulation, your GDP, the strength of the economy, the size of Ghana's economy, now is $56 billion. And then after 8 years, the GDP of the country has increased by $20 billion. Where do you think it is? Even in Accra, the number of restaurants, oh, the Yemfa Accra, and your case study. Accra hakakre ya. In the past 8 years, President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo kofa by. Okofa a year of return, beyond the return, there is a huge influx of tourists. Any ankeka ho amane enkofo bebie restaurants near yi. O dear funny say bia if you have question about ownership, what about the staff? Go to all these businesses. Mpacho nya Ghana mabunu na omama omajuma. Ghana mabunu anya abosome oye den otua salary mano. And not just that, her baby is a central region. You call central region a regional town hall meeting. It was an eye opener. 1 district, 1 factories. In central region alone, 13 are commissioned and operational. 11 about to be commissioned. Central region alone. Omiye cylinder manufacturing woho, omiye toiletry woho, omiye casa de ropa woho, omiye kumfi fruit juice woho. On and on and on and on and on.
NDC believes say we muna yes sloganeering na say.
Debio.
Ya ma slogan keke na ye de jinchia.
Nana, unim yes. Nana unim yes room. Ma example. 2016 by this time. Na NDC o muntimi nko teacher training colleges and nurses training colleges. Enko e campaign. So no mo so ma ntwa allowance mu. Adanti no mo call West Coast no mo call baby amabunu wa no musura na e bro mo. 2024 after 8 years. So I say a sloganeering. The evidence of the work is in the response of the public. The same NDC. They gave us the impression that free SHS no emphasis will be any so. In fact, Ghana about tiny ofokrasi and chemuno muntia fees no they are better off. And yes, I know better na video so moka. Me pacho going into this election. I don't think NDC phone team can almost stands. Say, ye believe in free SHS, no? Ye sponsor about 46 adverts against the free SHS. Ye to free education 419. I don't know monka say as a policy. Ye betwem ni ye be before. Because
na enema bebre anko yi wo ho double track ne as ye bu school no tot nti omo baba be se mu kena be
nana kwatre kwa eso obefra ontoma tie ni din ena ne wa ye bi pen ye frɛ na ye boafo obeye ni
you don't believe in those promises no.
There be on senior why you be done or have
say you be review free SHS no nanke kan we woman ni ade no ma ni ye.
Say work car so obey 110 premium no. Enko ye ya obeka so obey free SHS ni ya so obeje di. Ananya sa.
Insurance asem na okay.
Ah, na make no. Say wo share border no odi so a and then ko say ba no. Oka so obey ni ya be enti nana wuti hey. Say ndisi for catch us so mbe ma ya so nkane asiso obeje di. Omoka so omoba we will have a better energy sector. Ombema ya sonkane asisu hyen obeje edi. Megidi say even cry NDC ni support ampo engidi. Edi entra because omuni mu yank ya ndasu mu mfie 9. Omuni mu ya it shouldn't have taken us 8 years.
And so we are omoka kire say investment omo ye nene mu di so mfa so yi.
Ah, what are you talking about? Yeah NDC for me see even me and me ya kwala wo party nim no. Kohwe ye interviews yeah from 2012 all the way to 2017. Yes, Ghana energy sector problem, enye generation problem, enye capacity problem, enye money problem. Ohun se ye dundumu nkane na omuni sika omudi betu etu ya IPP sika. Sika ni hono ma omudi beto fango because your generation in excess of 60% and a tema. Into oniska de beto crude oil la obeda sumu. And the value chain no from generation to transmission to distribution.
Na say
time aye dundum kania even from January ye ka say sikasem. We have not shied away from that. And what government has done to keep the lights on over the period is always to find the money so that we can pay, because we have admitted that as a country the regime aye running because when him say kania no sikan say ne ECG bejeje. Eno no mo de be kwa to cash waterfall mechanism no. Na eno ne ade bi be ma IPPs, ye de bi be ma VRA ni Gridco any bui any bibia enti omo ye enkanea no ho adwuma enye omo na omo ton ye de my siege ne netco no my distribution depending on the zone to omo distribute illegal connection be a went to bia no I take a liter of fuel of what they could have purchased for the IPPs and answer the obligations our government should have honored. In fact, January 10 to 12 you experience a widespread of power outages. Yeah, but the energy, I remember at the time, now Minister of States, then Deputy Energy Minister, Honorable Krapa, about to Beka say, oh, now the West Africa gas pipeline for Kabi 19 million, minimum so kaya. Na negotiations, near per se, ye 3 million, that near per se, ye 2 become, but Adrian Coben Chrome Asu, senior near per se, so they are negotiating. Within 2 days, the power was back on. In fact, last week I experienced outages because of some few challenges. The minister told us, within this week, it is resolved. And I'm saying, the finance minister, Impo, Ebekan Wabontin say, some of the IPPs, 7 of them, no, the government and the IPPs, through the finance ministry, 5 of them, they had reached an agreement on how they were going to service the debt. It was left with 2, including Sonon Asogli. We issue statement say, abide or mocha into more shut it down. But they are still in negotiation. We haven't shied away from that. There are times for honest conversations on matters that are of national interest and public interest. O can say na be mo obi kra de ka obeka say oh my mintu am nkania ka na mboa with revenue mobilization with ECG so that nkania ne begina so. So we have not shied away from that. But what I am saying, and it's over the period, that NDC's track record, the former President Mahama's track record of honoring promises, form as compared to the NPP and Dr. Bawumia's track record of honoring promises. Enti yen ye shaba ye diso, ni ye konso ni ye pemne nye year, we come out to tell the people, say, we are facing challenges here, but this is the roadmap. Enti na, even with the economy, yenya a period where you say global recession, you see what has happened to cost of living in global economy. No, it has never happened since the Great Depression. Because COVID by Russia, Ukraine, now which had direct impact on your friend is saying the world crude market, because Russia is the 2nd largest exporter of crude oil in the world. And Ukraine is like the grain basket of the world. It's affected everywhere.
All right. My young share, at the end of the year, Omampenda da at 5 questions at 2. In reference, in 2016, nay flag bearer of the MPP, then running mate, at 170 questions at the man and running mate. In 10 man 5 questions, but now prominent amounts questions, no, a DNT and a dollar, no, share ne shwisi no. A DNT and a nay Omampeni abedi chile or your flag bearer. Wajai economy no asama or can digitalization or the namwa or the sun home running amongst others. Na Dr. Bawumia Meyina no swap 50 questions and akofan sembebre ediaba. Why are you not answering the 5 questions? Because 5 questions no per statement me ready wo Dr. Bawumia wo or just say a simple cry and be answer ba answer and the 50 questions mum neighbor.
Because answer na former President Mahama ebebisa Dr. Bawumia question. Ama Dr. Bawumia so I reply to the question. No. What happened? Yes, said ne wiase baby a kemma men ka bia mama odi mu e kon kan no. Obia wo ye frankatuni eba na de o magina simpie so. Na ga na de hye na say o micro na de hye o maka o vision o mu wi ya ensemisa ba ku mienu miensa bi wa ha na o mayi ano. Say be your mind ni nyina be hu bebi o madwene ye den ewo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia e ka kire Ghana ni wiase afana bebi aso no why ready for a debate because ogidi say ye pese o mu nyina ye hu bebi o madwene wo on national issues a ye mfo mo mra magina simpie so ne ye ntoto o ma no no mu ya no mu nya commitment be to the Ghanaian people. Former President Mahama ede na oyeye ateni nkwa na ode mane ne edi kan on say Dr. Bawumia ni ne level enka antete no mpo de no so wa wundi president da wuntime criticize no baby aso say Dr. Bawumia ni ne level akire kura sebi o kaseti ana kan stupid kan ho atenie nko a na mpache o if you are not ready to take why should you be the only one to give he shouldn't feel entitled sa kwanya no wo honom na mo be debate na oba debate na se na beba beto 5 questions ama no no nso so ato ni 50 ama wa na obi ayi ne yonko de ano na Ghana fo ahu se oh okay ene asemesi anaso obenten ene gina brane e wa ba ye kwa akoto mu na wo so obi mbisa question na wo betima bisa obi question wo so obi nya o level na ye dan the questions man no. So the former president and the NDC, they shouldn't feel entitled. I think the best platform and the best way to get the thoughts, any the vision, any swadi huna ubia was flag bearer no. Etsi omu nyina nipa dumi ensani nyina maami akua donko nyame mfa ne kransie yi. Omo maka ni nyina ate asefo ni nyina the best opportunity is to give them the platform no momra no obia meka na ni swadi hunu. Na Ghana fonso so emfa nsentro so minim say de okota say na o si bi some questions akese o baby so omo bi na yanso ye hu baby omo gina na akwa make informed decisions. So
sa asem say ene Dr. Baumia enka economy ne ho asem biem ena digital
enya no kre ya no say me ya no say enya no kre say Dr. Mahmoud Baumia enka economy ho asem bio. Let me take you back. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia was an economist, not just that. Was an economist and in fact was an academic into a contributed to economic writing. Because Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ni book a watch about ni ebetimi aboama Ghana economy ni African economies ayeden atumpon. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia started to about digitalization. No one may a flag bearer. No one may even vice president. Because nani swadi hunu say there are fundamental structural problems with the Ghanaian economy. We need to solve those structural and fundamental problems. And una say ye ebeboa with productivity, ebeboa with ease of doing business, ebe attracting a lot of foreign direct investments. Amankrofo ba omo betimi hu say yes, Ghana ye oman bi a ye business o ma ebe konkan. Ebi ne saying you had a country, Sabio Francophone countries across yen, even Cote d'Ivoire, Mone, Burkina, Mumpa, sabi yebani GDP growth, all indicators, the quality of life near untimin compare Burkina, and I say Niger, and I say one of those Francophone countries around us, untimin compare omo to Ghana. Then so all this while, omo quarantine, they have ID card system, moving from one place to another. Crime because omo timi check it. Bibia, they are able to plan because no matter who you are, oto mind ma anymore. Ghana, after over 50 something years after independence, ni entimi issue ID card ukroma. Not to even think of biometric ID card. Yentimi issue. President Kufuor NIA by Ofri akonya so NDC bedi akonya 8 years. In that 8 years, they could not issue even 1 million ID cards, national identity cards. How do you develop a country when you don't even have data on your population? One of the structural problems are fixing, and it's the adult population of this country largely omo Ghana card. So obi ni bia no ankoye, and I said there are administrative challenge with a very small margin. But Ghana cards are NIA in excess of 18 million. And that is one of the structural problems. Dr. Baumia tauti me fixe. And then one Ghana ha baby. Per security. Okay, as a Ghana card, it has not contributed to the security in the country. Okay, di bonini a peke o fingerprint. No one saw me the national database. O show my main passing ya between. Look at the kind of system say one other thing maka about data no. Most of the state institutions, not most of them, omo data is analog. So we call DVLA, we call registration, we call paper, yes, a file no si we container bi mu antentan Google so na ya sumo obi amoma ko peja daka aba afi no be twetwe no 11. Obi yes obeba o mafio so a obeto so paper no kra yira ye hu. Obetena ho no ma bra ansan we hu. And I go to most of the public institutions, they have digitized. Most of them. And also so aboa ama ene But how long Nancy mu? Me fan said the whole of this year. That ben matna higher conversation about ghost names. And I'm worried if ghost names.
In fear.
Na public service controller baby they had serious problems with ghost names. Now what can say and now ya digitizing niema we a teacher near ye be formalize you just here the Ghana card de GS ye the controller near who say who system no what ya say and san ye to our no unim corruption do a year free system no because of this digitization.
Me basisi e wo hu ye hwe ho agenkra basisi e no musuo kakra ne ye ba enkomo no ye beto aso ye ne honorable Fatima Abubakar honorable minister for information and aiding command no pay e obedwan be dis FM na na se ampofoje ye hwe ho abasisia kwa ba bia mo dia ba Adom TV bedwam pensempensemu eso ye FM na say ampofoje honorable Fatima Abubakar esquire me fan so na lawyer di ebrewum as a lawyer no dey atita nti amanfo nhyeda ehunu papa but yeah tai said they say obi ho no true ni dia no dia share no lawyer me fa share ni mu ana amanfo hunu nti na yeguso di nkomo okay na there is this question na Ghana for be ebisa say the way MPP as a party tauto doctor Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia nim die nuoma obetimi aye ne ho nkeka ho nti yemfa konwa ne ma no ebibisa say why na sisi ye nyina nim se wo issues wa mamu no economy nim ne bibia say nim die no mfa mwa ne yemfa nsakra ne mam na otwen ne tireman sa ne bia ho a odi aba nim die no odi aboa some dey kan ka kire say ohwe monetary policy any fiscal policy Bank of Ghana any Ministry of Finance ena emra e dey assure monso mudi ho tintiman ba bri bia e bekwa ho hiem no Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na economic management team no omo share some of these groups and look for interventions e dey beso ano ma me ma one typical example aya enchena yere fi niema ni bi enjina former president Mahama Zegana for short memory can I say even the price of diesel per liter at the pump ekosura kodru be say 24 Ghana cedis mbajo refi ekosura mbajo wo kan what did Dr. Bawumia do? Dr. Bawumia eden hyehyɛ by say say Ghana say dollar no na eho akwa atwe kra na Ghana ye gold nanso so ko Bank of Ghana ye gold reserves e wo honom endru 10 tons about 8 tons na den na omanya ya frɛ Gold Coast even ansa na akwasi broni baba kurom hakra na na nanom fom agudie yete abakosem se na ebi okro bi prakra nsuo to ade achi obi behu se wonya bi ewo fom na yen leverage no as an anchor behind the city no say be ya yesika no be yedu. What did he do? Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na ni so ade hunu enti he preferred advice and also Bank of Ghana act na makwan mo mutimi to egudie ekranti enne Ghana okohono ma baby ane e about 8 tons they say do about 76 tons gold no mpatwa reserves so reserves ni bi and as you heard him speak at the media encounter no say do baby ana unim say one international company obobo ani sika no Ghana hampo no ka say may be repatriate me profits of about 3 billion Ghana cedi and on the core banks ni abochi ho sese that day no nko ano na depreciation na ebekoso na yehu and so they say no mo gold reserve ni gold for oil no ama pressure no on the exchange rate is more stable than we had the previous years without this program in 2022 and 2023 because we had the rate of depreciation per quarter and per year on year you would attest to the fact that this year is better than last year. Okay. Interventions ni bo hanya ni na sada na obeto so aba it will be gradual but you will see say cumulatively no the toto ho the impact is huge ansa na ye ko break no kra no and I remember say local government service alone since 2017 am recruiting for 14,000 local government yes only say environmental officers now from 2010 abaya anya recruitment for mumu ba kokra all the way to 2019. All of them were recruited in 2019. And most of the environmental officers are at the various MMDAs are new recruits by this government. All right. NDC, I believe is baby a Ghana ye was CCA irrespective of say attributed to COVID, Ukraine, Russia war no ne honke ka hono. You hear an experienced person in your former president John Dramani Mahama no ankasa tawte se wa yi bi da onim Ghana problems ni ade nyina e na onim level e ode beko baby edru na wo se reset Ghana. And most will believe say Dr. Mahmoud Baumia as running mate was performing creditably well. Inti yen twa no so no nko ono so feel say e was upgrade. E kwan be na Ghana for be fa so make side decision no baby a wu gina no de wu hunu experience as against apprentice our pon ho.
Me am all for upgrade. Abrabo aye bode bia ye koye nim ye nkoye chi.
Aje agukura na
wo be upgrade. Obi ka kire wo se abrabo no sa akọ wachi a wo boa wadada. Enjingu ye ba ne se na aje agu. Ghana ha na under former president Mahama ne ambulances nyina 55. Enne nipa ba kwa beto ambulances 307. O se aje agu. Ghana ha na 87 districts o munni hospitals. Obi abasa agenda 111 enne me se Volta region. 8 hospitals, called Upper East 8 hospital. One him said there were parts of Upper East. Yes, I say a commission edu. Debio, ni oma wie a meka se wo kwa wo behu se dynasty ho ye wie ya paint ya hye pono ne mpoma ne ebedru 30.
Okay.
Mbacho what ma say. Na emu be se 60 are all about 50%. But some him say enye dan kwa na hospital. Omo the equipment and a recruitment ye omo ye say omode workers aja obeyi omo ye experience or some hospitals your makoho no one replace all those are factored into it enti na target say your commission 10 a fee that doesn't mean say we only 10 in fact oko Heman oko Garu in the Upper East region oko Trede ewo Kumase most of the places oko even Aguna your friends Aguna Suedru most of the places they have completed. Ne omunwe kra akọfa advance ko ningo pram ne kohwe omo agenda 111 ewo honum ekọ nanim but I'm saying say it's not just the structure you also want to make sure say what the workforce no agum every equipment that is needed na ubi aye kama but the point I'm driving at ne say Dr. Baumia has so many attributes onye corrupt or humble or loyal but to me the most important attribute and say Dr. Baumia is a problem solver.
Problem solver. Problem
be by he doesn't rant. Obete se wakasana he's all about solutions. Let me give you a typical example and tie it into the APSA Nansenya or Lanche.
Okay.
Dr. Baumia thinking no a futuristic e wo yenim for so many years. E didn't na make us she Ghana ni eye se wo be join the ride hailing app be se na ye sinim no Uber na nkeka ho a driver no join a commissioner eye sa app no mbete na ye be se 30%. No driver na fa 70%. Dr. Baumia enam se na adwene no ye futuristic na emudo no nim se digitalization any economy they are bedfellows. O se Ghana yensusu yenkeka indigenous tech companies emubom our more capacity to also develop the app. Na aban more technical and regulatory support. Ni anya aban PPP arrangements. Na ye PPP arrangements na instead said driver etua commission of 30% ema foreign company no onto a commission of only 10%. 10%
ema local company.
Yes, ema local companies. 10% no so a wotu ama local companies no emu 1% ye the welfare and pension scheme for riders but you yes and to bet you 30% ama foreign company no we o masesa ni nyina say ye a profit wa ha no masesa into foreign currency no modeko and say indigenous Ghanaian companies to say Haptel there are 3 indigenous Ghanaian companies o makabom e dia yes go ride no e Haptel Global Icon Solutions Limited and Detrix. Yen komumbum no munya app na enye global standard but instead of 30% commission or 10% commission no musa the 1% a pension scheme amount and so wha and I'm so matter 10% into ebebo ama transport first na eden aba form
they no be cheaper
cheaper because
and was my driver
no so and that is not it. and now President Adom Akufo-Addo eka so opese Ghana edane the industrial hub of West Africa edane the auto hub of West Africa aye ne o kasei most of the car manufacturing and assembling companies abesisi plants wa ha onim say VW Go omo assemble wa ha onim say Toyota for assemble omo pickups wa ha onim say JA Plant Pool assemble wa ha onim say Zonda assemble wa ha onim say Sinotrack air assemble wa ha VW na maslok for edemoma te say loan here onim say omo assemble wa ha Gol na Golf ba be so my GOL enti say rider no and na nyame adom this week ya His Excellency the Vice President ebe launch credit scoring system no wona wo ye rider no se wo din akobuku mu wo go ride no so ya sate oketo ebi nso credit score no nti se wo betima age brand new car na wo twini e de tete commission wo form first wo form
election nti na wo ye we nyina
oh dabi sanya dakrope na ede na mpacho edan kra besi adakrope na ade besi then so that obe commission obi be hu say enne na aso aba enti na yaka say people don't look at your efforts, they look at your results. Na President Adom Akufo-Addo ne Dr. Baumia ban no en 8 years ne nso ye ne de enema bebre ena wo kwan so a eba from now a obi ntimi nka say election ntimi
ehuma mo pa
mbacho enyehu debi enyehu me kodjom de bia ma hu say election ni abatan ya no mo no mut
for next government I say omo bape in less than 14 days one cabinet bibia ready onte one asem
NDC asem na woka enya NDC for the beka say omo ye comfortably election be ni akwa NDC for declare results before
EC ebe nyina global info analytics
24-hour analytics na wo global info na beda sorry bia no mo de post so for about time be no munya ho collect data Ghana for the obi ahihye adwuma na adie obi ahihye adwuma ba na adie
etu oma ahihye adwuma
na watch bia no obi a otimi ye analysis no wa ma say ofori krom ba bi kra ho no ma ye nya bi ebenya zero na mpacha wo a sabio since 1992 memfa ne say the era of the two-party dominance in Ghanaian politics obeji edi ye obi be ka kira wo say Ashanti region constituency traditional NPP constituency stronghold ye koto aba ohonoma ye nya bi ana the single digit percentage oh bra mpacha ya agrono doso I am telling you say after 8 years Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ko dwom former abatan yo mutua school fees omno mbeto ama NPP ne Dr. Baumia omoma ne beto cause nurses trainees omo se alawa ye kana alawa delay is better than cancellation omo na omo beto omaba ama Dr. Baumia ene the NPP health workers security agencies so who police for adan egu tesano who omadan egu kwabenya mbacho who the quality of investment aban ye wo Jamestown okay so obi ye adwuma Jamestown port na and so ye adwuma Elmina port okoto na ba ma NDC and the evidence is there me confident
me now so confident
say Debbie all right there is no bigger poll than the poll that will happen on 7 December and only ye kind
all right
and also so na Dr. Mahmoud Baumia be winning
ye family na say ampo for J and I say come production team watch na be say share e obedwam do media so